Python. We're going to do some Python. I'm really excited about this. We've got loops, arrays, f strings, objects, lots of different things that we're going to be talking about today. This is going to be pretty neat. I'm pretty interested. I'm pretty excited about this. We will be covering quite a bit because we got some time. We got a good enough amount of time to cover enough of the Python that we need to cover. Now we're talking about Python basics, right? We're getting into Python basics. So this will be with, hey, Mohammed, how's it going? Good to see you. Also saw some of y'all joined in there early. You got in there early. We got Kyle. We got RUX. We got Mohammed, of course, and Torva. Good to see you. Welcome on in, you guys. Happy to have you here. We are going to get into some Python basics. Yeah, exactly, furthest in a few. You know what's going on. Like that. Put the snake icons in the chat there. Hello. How's it going there? Neural. Wait, how do you say your name? Nureldi. How do you say your name? Nureldi. It's good to see you. And then we got Ramchan. All right. We got a lot of people here. It's good to see you. We're going to do some Python today. We're going to go right into it. Nuruddin. Oh, Nuruddin? Okay, gotcha. Nuruddin. Excellent. Thank you. Good to have you here, guys. Happy to get things going. We are going to do some loops. We did some flow control yesterday, right? We wrapped up right here with some flow control. We had a number. And things were looking good there. I'm actually curious. I just got off of a... What do you call it? Good to have you. Hey, Quantify Con. Hey there. How's it going? Good to see you. We forgot heap and stack yesterday, like the memory thing. Oh, we actually did. We did the memory thing. We did it. I don't know if you were here or not. Oh, we did it. We did it twice. Actually, we did it 3 times. We did memory and heap. We did heap and stack memory 3 different times. How's it going there, Sure? Good to see you. Indentation means? Oh, right. Yeah, we should probably talk about that. You bring up indentation with Python, right? Snake, right? You got a Python snake there. Perfect. All right. Indentation. We should probably talk about indentation as it is a necessary aspect to the syntax of Python. Indentation means space used to separate the scope. It sure does. Quantified Quantum, thank you for defining that. How do you check type a variable? You can use some type checkers. That's what you can do. You can annotate your variables with types in Python. We should probably also talk about that. Type annotations. Type annotations, right? We should talk about that as well. Getting things going. Indentation, yes, spelling correctly. Mr. Blum, have you ever fallen in love? Yes, I have. Great Python basics. Yes, exactly. Subject of AI. We're getting into it. We're going to get into it. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Happy to have you here. I'm going to click some buttons. I'm actually kind of curious. I just got off, so this is pretty neat. We're doing, I just got off with some YouTube folks, and they're helping us figure out how to do the live streams better. Far less than a few. Got the snake icon. Thank you for the reactions, you guys. Reaction timestamps. Okay, moderate. Participants, community. Okay, I'm trying to figure out, is there a button here? Create. I'm looking through. So here's what I'm doing. I'm looking over here, and I'm trying to see what buttons I can click. There's an insert ad button. There's an advertisement button that I can send you guys. Do you guys want to see an advertisement? There's an insert ad button. There's a create highlight. There's a add stream marker. I don't know what that is. Let's click that button. What does that do? Stream marker added. Markers appear in the video. Okay. Oh. I don't know what that did. I just clicked it though. Obviously, we don't want to click the end stream button. I'm going to click that. It's good to have you guys here. See here. Hello, another stream. You got it. And it's Python. Let's go. Nice. Good to see you, Kyle. Hi. I just casually interacting with a genius from my couch. It's in sweatpants. No big deal. No big deal. Thank you for saying that, Kyle. Appreciate it. It's excellent feedback. Who does coding in AI world? I know, right? Who does it? We do. That's what we do. We do it without the help of AI. Without the help of AI. Hey, Droid, thank you for subscribing there. Just saw you click the subscribe button. Welcome on in. You joined the right channel for software engineering. I'm trying to figure out how to do extra things here. There's like a poll button. What is this? There's a goal. Okay. Super chat goal. Interesting. Live chat. Okay. Got that there. I'm just kind of curious. I'm looking at all the little buttons that are around here. What else can we do? Or it could be a clipping tool. It could be. You're right. It could be. Actually, what's this do? Pop out chat. Okay, so that moves the chat window over there. Let's see here. I'm trying to see. Is there anything else? There was like a whole bunch of like neat little things that we could do that I saw, but they're not showing up. They're not showing up over here. They're not showing up. Or maybe one of those pop-ups that even when joining a stream, it could be, you know what? I clicked all the buttons. I saw all the things. Let me see. Wait, actually, wait, there's this plus button. What does this do? Hey, here we go. Okay, so there's a poll. All right, we could do a poll. Let's see. Do you love Python? Do you love Python? And then we do a little snake icon there, and then put a heart icon, and then we'll click the start poll. All right, who loves Python? Who loves Python? I'm kind of curious about this. All right, I do. It's like if you don't, then that's too bad because it's one of the major languages in the world. You don't have to use it. You don't have to use it. However, it is a prominent language. As a software engineer, it makes sense. It makes sense to use. It just makes sense. You love Python? Nice. Oh, hey, Steven. How are you in Silksong? So Sam and I, we basically got to the very end of Act 3. Act 3, right? So there's Act 2 where you beat, the mega silk person in the sky. And then Act 3, you have to go down to the underworld with the diving bell. We went to the diving bell, we got all the hearts and we got all the powers, and now we're at the very end. And we just haven't had time to play, so we're right at the very end. I'm really excited about it. Thank you for the hearts and reactions, you guys. Happy to have you here. All right, so let's get into it. Let's do some Python. You guys. A little bit of Python here. This is Vim, right? It is. Andrew, you got it. Andrew, it's Vim. We are in Vim here, yeah. So Vim, see here, Vim. This is my Vim version right here. There's a little simple Vim right there. A little bit of simple Vim. I like it. Okay, let's close this. Bring this back over here. Get that out of the way, and then we're going to say Python. And I do believe we have flow control, which runs this other thing on the other side of the screen here, which we did at the end of last stream, at the very end of last stream. So today, we're going to do some loops. We'll talk about indentation and type annotations, which I need to look up because I don't usually annotate my types. Do you? Do you annotate your types? I love code, but I have a problem with logic. Hey, Faram, me too. You know what? I did go to college. I didn't finish because I went into business and I found success. However, my logic class, I got a very bad grade. I didn't know it's college, and I was paying money for it. I got a D in logic. It's essentially failing. I got a D. That's when I gave up. That was like, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. I feel like I could have done better. I just didn't, you guys. I got a bad grade. I love coding, but I know, right? Is the operators concept completed? I think so. If not, can you please let me know? Bitwise operators. Oh, right, bitwise. We could do that. So we got bitwise, and then we've got logic operators. We should probably also add that in here as well. We should do that. We should do logic operators, right? So you've got math operators, math, logic, and bitwise. So we got quite a few different types of operators that you get here. Oh, I should probably list them out here. All right, list them out. All right, so logic operators, right? So we're gonna have like and in Python, they're actually the words. They're spelled out as the words. They're spelled out. Oh, what's your Python version, Stephen? Let's find out. Python version. It is 3.14, which is, it's right there, 3.14. That's like the newest version. We're on the newest version, you guys. What do you think about Entity Framework? What is that? For less than a few, tell me more. You do? For the company policy. Hey, that sounds good to me. The operators concept. Okay, yep. Just reading through some of the chats here. Hello. I want to code in Python, even in sleep. That means that you really like Python. That means you really like it. That's great. Very odd syntax. How about to try this in Nim? I know, Michaels. I know. You always got to bring that Nim, and Nim is great. We should also do some Nim. So let's do some logic operators here. We get and, or. Are there others? I guess there's XOR, right? Is that something you can do in Python, XOR? And then and/or, can you do that? See, I should do commas here, or because you can see what's going on. Which in some languages, like and is going to be double ampersand, and some languages is going to be like a pipe symbol, like double pipe. And then XOR is, I actually don't know what that is. And is it like usually a caret? I think it's usually a caret, right? Oh, equal operators, equality so equality symbols. What do you call? Are they symbols? Right? Equals less greater than this than and then less than or equals greater than or equals, right? You gotta reverse that. There you go. So you got those symbols there, right? You got some symbols. We got a variety of symbols there. So many different things. Comparison operators. Thank you. Comparison operators. Excellent. Excellent. You guys are smart. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me what we actually call these things, right? These are great. That's pretty close to new. Is it? It is pretty close to new. I think it's like right at the tip of the top. And or not. Hey, Neva, good to see you. I saw you chatted there. Did you add list comprehension? Yes. We got list comprehension. When I want to write code, I'm thinking how to write this step. That's a good way to start. How long you code? 25 years. Well, actually more, like 30 years. Because you practice coding before you actually go into the industry. You practice before. Never keep going to struggle. Often helps to do different for like 5 minutes and then come back to it. Yes, taking a break. Taking a break is a really good way to do that. Hey, subject of AI, good to see you. For some reason, I noticed all smart coders sticking with Vim. I haven't tried it though. One of my professors, expert guy, also shows lessons in Vim. It's because you can keystroke everything. It's so good. Use the text editor that makes you happy. Just use the text editor that makes you happy, guys. Holy face work. You look like you are wearing someone else's face. Boy, thank you for, all right. I'm just old. I'm old. I'm over 40, you guys. So that just happens when you get old. Can we add shorthand operators? What are like unary operators? Unary. Right, there's unary operators, which are going to be like negative and positive. You could do that. I think, well, there's like a symbol, right? I think something like that. So you got some unary operators in there. There's a lot of different things. There's so many different things. And was added later because it short circuits. Right. Short circuiting, which you can do. You can do short circuits in Python. You could do that. I don't know if you guys know about short. How do you CIRCUT, short circuits, which is with the and/or. You can do that as well. There's so many things, you guys. So many things. Oh wait, print A is B. Wait, 10. They're different. They're just different data points. Hey, sure. They're different data points. Wait, hold on. Python. Let's take a look at that real quick. All right, you said A equals 10. Well, I'm gonna make it simple. 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. B equals 1, 2, 3. Now they've got the same values, but they're not the same variables, right? They're different memory addresses. So A is B is not going to be true. It's not. A is A. Should be though. Yeah, there you go. A is A, but A is not B, even though they're equivalent. Does A equal B? It does. They've got the same values. They are not the same variables there. They're different. Sure. Sorry, print A equals B. Yeah, A equals B. Print. You can do the same thing. Print A equals B. It's the same thing. It's the same thing when you're in the Python REPL, you guys. In the Python REPL, Free Fire, how's it going? Dude, I'm really, really good at studying and self-help. Should I become someone like Brian Tracy or an engineer like Jensen Hong? I am just confused. Well, Free Fire, it sounds like you're in a spot where you can choose a really good path either way. Pick the path that makes you very happy. Ternary operators. Yeah, all right. So that's right. It's called how do we say it? Ternary? Let me spell that right. Is that spelled correctly? Did we spell this correctly, you guys? Kind of curious about that. Kind of curious. All right. I'm actually curious. All right. So Python. 92% of you guys like Python and 8% do not. Who are you 8%? Why isn't it 100? Hey, Heartwired, good to see you. Scopes. Yeah, we could cover that as well. Scoping, right? So we do kind of have a little bit of that in here, right? So there's so much in programming scopes. It's ridiculous how much there are in programming. It is insane. It is amazing. Oh, I've got a question. Here we go. All right, let's add another poll. I'm curious about this. Let's start a poll. I'm curious. I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Are you guys ready? Have you ever used a short circuit before in programming? I'm actually kind of curious if you've done that. Have you ever done it? I'm curious. And then I'm going to submit a poll. Here we go. Starting poll. All right, let's find out. For less than a few. Yep, we're doing Python. Exactly the Python icon. We got little snake icons here. Args, quargs. Oh, Heartwired. How did you know about quarks? How did you know about that? Keyword args. Quarks. See, these are, I don't often use these things. I don't often use quarks. I know what they are though. We can walk through it. Don't insert ads. It'd be backbenchers making noise while others trying to listen. Listen to the professor. Hey, no worries. No ads are being inserted here. Even though there's a button for it right here. I can click this button right here and it looks like it'll send you guys an ad. I didn't know about that button until just now. Steven, can we take a look at the Python reflex library for web stuff? Sure. Heartwired, sure. Let's add that in common libraries. We can add it here. We'll add that over here. It might not be today, though, because we got to keep things on track with the order of simplicity. Simple first, and then more complex. Dictionaries, right? We're going to do some dictionaries. What was it called? Reflex lib. Yeah. I'm not familiar with it, but we'll check it out. How's it going, X Killer? Good to see you. You're a Python pro, you know. Heartwired. That's why. That makes a lot of sense now. In C, it's all over the place in null checks. So many null checks. You got to have a lot. Can you explain what this is? Sure. We are currently doing Python basics. We're doing Python basics today. And for like probably a few weeks now. Because look at this list. It just keeps going. It's not done. There's so many things there, you guys. Hey, Everett. Wait, how do we say your name? Everestus. If I said your name correctly, let me know. Thank you for subscribing. Today, we're going to be doing some Python. We're doing some Python, you guys. All right, so what was the first thing we're going to do? All right, let's do loops first. We'll do some loops first. We'll do some simple loops. All right, vi loops. Do we have it? No, Python. All right, so let's get this going. All right, so there's a while loop. So you can loop forever. And you can, with import time, so we can get some things going. Import time. And I think there's time.sleep. You can say 1 to sleep for a bit. And then this will let your application run indefinitely. You can run forever. Thank you for all your chats, you guys. I'm trying to see if I could get to them. Kyle, if they are useful ads, I wouldn't mind. I don't, it's just a button. I have no idea. Hey, Common Games. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. Thank you, bro, for this learning ad-free. Thank you. You're welcome. Ad-free, you guys. Ad-free. Wait, is it never? Or is it missing from use? Is it? I don't know. Wait, I'm not sure. Oh, and also go into data classes. All right. Data classes at data. Is it data class? I forgot that, right? Data class. It's a neat trick. Which is actually pretty nice. It is pretty nice. Don't get me wrong. I think it's really nice. Why are you streaming right now? Common Games? Because we're teaching Python. That's what we're doing. That's the plan for today. Python basics. All right, so today we're doing loops. Loops, a while loop. Let's see here. We'll do a while loop here. And the while loop is going to loop forever. This will be looping forever. And then we'll just say print. We'll print hello forever. Hello forever. All right. Close that. I'm a Python loops. Okay, so this will be a forever loop. And then you didn't no hands. It's just going to keep printing now. It'll print forever. Oh, man. Oh, I love Manim. I'll have to check out Manim. I still don't know what it is. I'll figure it out. Yes, you said correctly. Ah, nice. Thank you, Onika. Thank you, Onika 007. Reflex replaces JavaScript for web apps. Does it? If you just want to do Python, really nice stuff. Heartwired. That's awesome. I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty impressive. How about time complexity stuff? Oh yeah, we can get into like we can get in some extra stuff here. Hey, Common, good to see you. Heyo, welcome on in. Python magic methods. Oh yes, which are the dunder methods. We have that. We've got the dunder methods. All right, so let's see. Copy paste, close that by readme. So we do have the dunder. Right here we go. Dunder methods, or they're also called the magic methods. Right? We got the magic methods right here, you guys. The magic methods right there. Generators. Yep, we got generators. Wait. So we're / generator. That's how we do it. I'm pretty sure we have that here. Yes. Generators and iterators and yield. We got the generators, iterate, and yield. Driven. Hey, how's it going? Are you done with assembly? We will. Driven 0. We'll be back to it eventually. All right. How many of you have used a short circuit? Let's find out. Let's find out what the poll says. What does the poll say? Why your face looks stretched? Because I'm over 40. Because I'm over 40, you guys. And it's just old. So, okay, so it's kind of a split. Most no, a few yes. So 41% have used a short circuit before. You have used a short circuit. And it's pretty a common feature. JavaScript has it. C has it. Does C have it? I'm pretty sure C has it. I know Python does for sure. Python has short circuits. Hey, Savon, how's it going? Steven, let's show how you would build a web server in 2 to 3 lines with simple H. You could, yeah, I know. You could do that really easy with Flex, right? With Flex or Flask and Fast API. You can do it with Flask and Fast API. Let's see. Okay, so I'm actually kind of curious. Let's do another poll real quick, and then we'll start getting into. Let's see here. What is this? All right. So let me see. Does anyone know that you can bypass how to bypass indentation in Python, right? So the first is let's see here, you can't, and the other is you with a specific symbol. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. Let's test the audience. I'm curious if you guys know this. Yeah, I see 100%. Torva, nice, good to say. Magic methods make you a magician. Yeah, it does. What is a short circuit? So let's go through that real quick. Let's do a short circuit. Okay, you guys ready? We'll do a short circuit. We're going to skip ahead a little bit into the simplicities. We're talking about Python basics. We're going to go a little bit further. Here, I've got an idea. Let's close that. We'll go straight into a Python here. Python. Actually, you know what? Short. 1 second. Short. I always spell circuit incorrectly. Let me short circuit. Let me get this spelling proper here. Okay. There we go. Short circuit right there. Short circuit.py. All right. So, print, we'll print something here. So, A equals 1 and 2. What do you think that's going to do? What's going to happen there? What's A going to be equal? Let's see. And then B equals 1 or 2. Print A. We'll do this. We'll do this like this. So it's easy to see. A is going to be. Oh, you know what? We should use an F string. Like that. There, F string. All right. And we'll do B. There we go. And say B equals. And we'll say A equals. All right, you guys are going to figure this out. What is the value of A and what is the value of B? What is the value of A and value of B? I don't know if you're going to figure this out. How are you? Hey, Work, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome on in. We got Eminem. Hey, how's it going, Eminem? How you're always... Wait, I missed your message there. So just got to scroll up. How you're always this energetic. If we face an issue in coding, we just stop that. Yeah, driven 0. You still... After a while, it just all becomes the same thing. And so you know that you can get past it because you'll figure it out eventually. I'm doing great. Thank you guys for all the reactions. Appreciate it. Great to have you here. What's an F string? An F string is like a regular string, except for you can put data in it. So you've got regular string, right? And then you've got an F string where you put the letter F in front of the string. Now it's an F string. And what you can do is that you can put data that's scoped into it. You can also run code. You can also run code in it, right? Import time. And you can say, I do believe you can say like time.time, right? I think you can do that as well. I think that works. I want to test it really quick. Python. Let's taste it. True A2 B1. All right, sure. All right, sure. We got, and then we got true. Let's see. Okay, are you ready? All right, let's print it. Let's do it. Let's just do it. All right, Python short. Boom. A is 2, B is 1. Who got it right? Sure, you got it right. Good job, sure. Didn't anyone else? A is 2, B is 1. Yep, you got it. Print A, F, A equals. What would that do? Hey, Noodle, what does that do? What does that do? You said A equals? What does that do? I've never done that before. I'm going to try it out. What's it going to do? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's great. Hey, someone is teaching us in chat here, you guys. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Whoa. Hey, Neural, how do you say your name? You mentioned it before, but I already forgot. It's so cool. Thank you. Do you know about a T string, a template string? Is that the same thing as an F string, but you can like reuse it? It's the template string, right? It just came out in 3.14. It just came out, so I've not used it that much. But Driving Zero, thank you for mentioning it. Why is A2? Because, here, all right, so this is what a short circuit is. So if 1 is true, so if the first element is true, then you're going to get the second element. If the first element is true, then you're going to get the first element. And that's what the difference is. A popular song. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday. We're doing some Python. Thank you for the trick. Yeah, thank you. How do you say it? New red illustratum. Thank you. Right. All right. You said it again. New Reading. All right. New Reading. Thank you. Thank you for teaching us that, New Reading. Yep. In the server, A is 2, B is 1. You got it. So if we just run that again, see now in this case, right? B is true because the first element of the equation of this is going to be true. So it's going to return true because OR won't activate. It won't activate. However, when you do true and true, right? So we could say false and then we can say false here, right? That's actually easier to see. So if true and or, you can see a little bit better. It's a little bit better. So now you can see right here on the screen, here we go. So you can see A is equal to false, B is equal to true. And that's because right here, you can see on the screen, A and true and false, you're going to get, right? You're going to get false because the first element is true. And then in the B scenario, since you're using an OR operator, true or false, you're going to get true because the first element of the equation of the operator is returned as true. I don't know how else to say it. And it's a great way because it's excellent from an assignment perspective because you can always, it's kind of an approach of a ternary operator as well. How do you do ternary operator in Python? I believe you have to use short circuits. Is there any other way? Does anyone know? Okay, so let's end the poll there. I'm actually kind of curious. Who figured this out? Weren't all non-zero numbers equal to true? Yes, so there's truthiness. You bring up a good point. Like, why did it work? Because there is a true value. So 0 is going to be false, right? In Python, 0 is false. So you just see here. So Python. So we say 0, 0, say, what is this? Not 0. It's going to be true, right? So that's the opposite, right? And can you not? It's going to be false. But if you put a 1 in, it should be true. It's the opposite, right? It gets cast. It's type coercion. It's going to take the truthiness. Is it a thing or is it not? I'm actually kind of curious. What is not of an empty list? See, it is what, and then what if you put a 1 in there? True. What if you put something inside the list? A list versus a not list. See? Right there. Interesting. Right? A little bit interesting right there. I think that's neat. It's kind of weird. See, what was the poll answer? All right, so how to bypass indentation in Python. So some of you got it wrong. You can't. You definitely can if you want to. You definitely can. Well, I'm going to show you how to do that. I'll show you how to bypass indentation. Read me. So we'll show you here. So we almost got to loops. All right, so how is it? Bypass indentation. All right, let's do that. Let's make it possible. Python. Great to have you guys here. There is no limit to what your integer variable will store the value. True times 10 is 10. Is it Python? Hold on. Wait. True times 10, because true is going to be, what is true in an integer? It's going to be 1. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. It's 1. We figured that out. We figured it out. True times 10 is 10. Check that out. We did. Driven. That's crazy. During high pitch, sometimes the joyful audio would confuse me out of Mr. Peter Griffin. Oh, would it? Subject of AI. I gotcha. I understand. I'm pretty sure it's true, since true is always 1 in Python. True is always 1 in Python. Yeah. When you cast it and there's coercion, it's going to get cast. Yes, bool is just a subclass of int. Is it hardwired? Thank you for the reactions, you guys. All right. So how do we do this? All right. So here's, check this out. You know what? Let's do this. Bypass indentation.py. Okay, let's do that. So how do we do this? Where is a scenario where you're mandated to have indentation? Right? Mandated to have indentation. Well, you know what? There's an if statement. So a equals 1. And then you say if a is equal to 1, then you can say print f print a is 1. All right, perfect. You can say else colon print a is not 1. Yeah, certainly not, right? Perfect. Okay. So I just basically bypassed indentation here. However, this is like optional indentation, right? It's optional indentation. Print high times 5. Hey, hardwired. Let's do it. Print high times 5. What do you think this is going to do, guys? Is it going to print high times 5? Is it going to print high all in one row? Or is it going to print high a whole bunch without? Let's go find out. Ah, there it goes. It concatenates it. Isn't that neat? And then if you want, you can say / new line to print it 5 times in a row. Heartwire, thank you. We're having fun with Python. And we are actually doing Python basics. This counts as Python basics. It sure does. Concatenate. You got it. It's going to be on the same row. It was. You were right. It was. You got it, you guys. All right. So let's see here. Close that. Wait. Let's. We didn't finish this. Let's go back to this real quick. All right. Python bypass. Okay. So as you can see, this is valid syntax right here. This is valid syntax. Sometimes you only need to access one line of data. You do not need to indent. So another approach, common approach, right? Standard Python, you're going to want to do it like this. This is what Pythonic pip 8 style guide wants you to do it. They want you to do it like this. They want it to be like this. Print none equals false. Print none is false. Print bool none. Oh, I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing. Okay, we'll try that real quick. There's some logic here. There's some logic going on. So Python. There we go. All right. This is neat, hardwired. All right. Print none. Right? None is equal to false. Is that statement true or is it false? I feel like it's false. Hey, all right, we're figured one out. All right, we got one right. Okay, let's do the other one. All right, so we should put this in a poll. Print none is false. All right, we're gonna make a new poll, you guys. Obviously, you can try this yourself out. You can try yourself out. Let's see, print none is false. Will it be true or false? All right, there we go. Poll started. Poll started, you guys. Hey, Kamala, good to see you. Hey, Steven, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you. All right, print none is false. What is the answer? What is the answer, you guys? I'm actually kind of curious. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure you guys have got it right. I'm looking at it right now. It looks like you might have got it right. Oh, we got some splits there. Hey, Miguel, how's it going? Oh, I missed your chat message. Starting to get something. There's a lot of chat messages today, you guys. Great to have you here. Okay, so where was that? It's gonna, okay. Hey, Savan, this is not overriding indentation. You're right, it's not. We need an example that does that. How do we do that? Can we do it like this? Can we do this? Print second line, right? Something like that. Can we do that? Is that possible? Is that going to work? I think that's going to work. Actually, I don't know. I actually don't know. Is it? No. No, I think this is what I'm thinking of. Okay. I think that's not going to work. Python indentation. Yeah, that's a problem. What I was thinking of is this right here. How to override indentation. How to override indentation. So this is weird, right? This is very weird. However, that should work, right? Hey, there it goes. However, this will not work. If you're looking on the screen, if I get rid of that backslash, it'll throw an error. It'll throw an error, you guys. There you go, problems. So you can essentially get extra indentation with a backslash. You can add indentation if you want it. You can add indentation. All right. Hello, how's it going there? R3VI Gosling, good to see you. Print 1 greater than, okay, we'll try that real quick. Heartwild print, Python, here we go. All right, print 1 less than 2 less than 3. True? Hey, all right, it's true. It's true. Guideman Pythology building for non-tech person is included by you. This person, basic journey. You know what? This is not, we're going into the weird territory. All right, we went past, we went past we jumped past basics and then we went into weird territory because chat, you got me excited. You got me excited, chat. You made me interested in trying to figure some things out. Try using constant indentation space. Some editors use 2, some editors do 4. Oh, yeah. That's a good point. That is a good point, right? So you can flip around. So is this indent, right? Or is that inconsistent indentation? What's going to happen there? Let's find out. Indentation. Okay. So as you can see here, I put on the 2 spaces and then I mixed it with 4 spaces, right? So you can see here, the indentation doesn't line up. Python, for whatever reason, is fine with that. It's okay with it. So you can basically, you don't have to fully be on board with, yeah. Ooh, not, empty. Okay, so the list is gonna be true. So wait, let me think of quantified quantum. All right, I'm gonna try this out. Let's try this out, Python. All right, so here we go. Not. And then we're going to have, okay. So false, true, right? So it's going to be true. So it's going to false and true. So the value is going to be true. True. Here we go. True. We're figuring that out. Quantified quantum. Good idea. I like that one. That one's fun. Steven, the YouTube live message isn't really, don't worry. Wait, the YouTube live message isn't really, don't worry. What do you mean, Torva? Torva, I saw your message. True, you got it, Servan, you got it. Okay. Official YouTube live. I'll say sorry. Hello, please be aware your live has been flagged for language. Many thanks, YouTube support. Yeah, it's not a real, I know. Yeah, thank you for saying that, official YouTube live. Good to have you here. Happy to have you hang out. You can have a variable and print your local variables. You will see the built-in and the one that you define. Print locals. Ah, the scope. That is neat. Hey, there we're getting into it. Or 2 false, right? It could be 2 false. Or empty evaluates to true. Empty list evaluates to false. Actually evaluates to false. So an empty list is actually going to be, right? So you have to convert that to not. It's going to be false, right? So I converted it to a Boolean. So it's false. However, a list with stuff in it is going to be true. It's going to be true. Oh, hey, Heartwired. Oh, floating point numbers. I don't know about that. I don't know about the floating point numbers. Is that what's going to happen there? I'm just kind of curious. Okay. Before we get to floating point numbers, print none is false. All right, let's do that one real quick. Print none is false. What's the actual answer? I think it's false. I think it's false, right? Most of you said 54%. Most of you said it's false. Is it false? It's false. It's false, you guys. Isn't that? I think that's pretty neat because they're different. One is false, is an actual value, right? There's actual data. And none is literally nothing. So they can't be the same. Steven, variable accidental shadowing. You could do variable shadowing. You got to be careful. Did you make the C++ stream live or I've missed it? You missed it. Well, no, actually, we've only done C. We have not gone into C++ yet. Okay. Print 0.1 plus 0.2 equals 0.3. So I think the answer is, all right, here we go. Let's do a poll. You guys. Let's do another poll. I'm going to set that up real quick. Start a poll. Here we go. Starting a poll. Okay, so print 1.2 plus, 0.1 plus 0.2 equals 0.3. True? Is it true or is it false? False. There we go. Start. We're going to find out. We'll find out in a second. You guys. I'm actually kind of curious about this. I'll let you know what I think it is here in a little bit. I'll let you guys guess first. Oh, that's nice. Haven't missed it? You haven't missed it yet. It'll be a while. Heartwild tricked you? Well, we're going to find out. We'll find out if you tricked me yet or not. We'll find out. It's great to have you guys here. Okay, so we did a little bit of weird indentation stuff, which you can sort of manipulate it a little bit, right? So you don't need to have consistent indentation, and you can add indentation if so you want. Or you don't have to add indentation, right? So you can get rid of that right there. You can bypass indentation. So let's open up another window there and say Python indentation. Wait, what was that called? Python bypass. Okay. See, and it's still syntactically valid. Function defined input equals empty list. Print input. It's just going to be empty list. Print empty list is empty list. That'll be false. I know that one already. It will be false. Here, let's actually do this. We'll do that one over here. All right, so Heartwired, are you ready? Print, let's see, empty list is empty list. False. It's got it right. We're figuring it out. It's false, you guys. Okay, so what else did I miss here? Def. Okay. All right, Savon, def function input equals empty list. And then I need to, of course, put a semicolon there. Okay, or a colon there. And then you wanted print input. That's not going to do anything. Savon, what are you doing? All right, function, and you just press enter on function. That is going to give us just an empty list. Yeah, that's just going to give us an empty list. What are you doing, Savon? I might have missed something. Accidentally there. Float addition is a mess. Okay, you guys. Whoa, it's 50-50. It's split in the middle. On the poll. Oh, you guys are getting tricked. You're getting tricked, you guys. Oh, float. What is this? Nan? Is that a thing? I don't even know if it's a thing. It's nan. What about a bunch of other stuff? That can't be a string. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. Neat. Type conversion, you guys. Print -0 is equal to +0. I think that's. I don't know. All right, let's get to the poll. We'll answer it here. I'm actually getting curious. So we've got print 0.1 plus 0.2 is equal to 0.3. Now, of course, in math world, that should be true, right? Of course, in math world. However, all right, end poll. We're ending the poll now. All right, so what did you guys say? All right, so 53% says it's true. I think you got tricked, you guys. I think it's false. Am I wrong or are you right? I think the answer is false. Is it false? It's false. All right, figured it out. But now we need rage. Now we need rage in the chat because you need to be upset by this. Right here, this statement. Come on, is that not ridiculous? You should be enraged. I knew what it was already because I understood what the deal was. But also you could just say, hey, Stephen, you're guessing it's 50% chance that you're going to get it right. You could. A quick one, you can round a float with a :2f. Yes, I like that one. That was a good one. All right, so there's an F string. You can do this F string. You can say, you can do extra in here. So we say, what is that? Let's see, like 10 dot, a whole bunch of numbers. Like let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you can say :2f will get you only 10.12, right? That should be 10.12 here. Yeah, there. Boom, 10.12. Perfect. That's a good one. Thank you for mentioning that. How is that possible? Why is it not equal? Right, Karma? I know, right? Kamala? Why? Exactly. You're asking the right questions. The error's in the internal rep. It's the error, right? Exactly. It's the floating point it's not a whole number. So it just won't work. It just won't work. What about this? Actually, I'm kind of curious. 0.3 equals to 0.3. That's true, though. Isn't it? Like, hold on a second. I feel like everyone should be very, very upset by this. I feel like you should be upset by it. It's okay if you are. I am too. I am also upset by this. I am as well. But I'm actually kind of, I think it's hilarious at the same time. You're pissed, Kyle? I know, right? I know, right? It's ridiculous. Not tried, never. Good to know. It is, right? It's good to know. What do you think about the... All right, let's do that one, Heartwired. Thank you for reminding us. All right. So we'll do another float. One. Here, let's do another poll. So I'm gonna do it. All right, Heartwired. Heartwired's got one for us, you guys. All right, so I'm gonna click the plus icon. Let's do a start poll. All right, so print negative 0.0 is equal to 0.0. Are they different? Are they different? Let's see, that's the question. And this will be true or false. All right, here we go, you guys. What's it gonna be? What do you think it is? Is it gonna be something else where we get angry again? Where we should be upset? I don't know. Should we be upset by this one? I feel like it could go either way. I feel like it should be false, right? Doesn't it feel like that should be false? Well, I mean, technically they're the same, right? Technically they're the same. So in reality, -0 and +0, they are the same. So shouldn't it be true, right? There's that side of the argument. Shouldn't it be true? The other side of the argument is from a binary perspective, representing in a number, there's a represented reserved bit for signedness. It's called signedness, right? So is it a positive number or a negative number? There's a dedicated bit for it. So if you got a 64-bit number, the last bit or the first bit is reserved for, is it a negative or positive number, right? So technically, it should be false. If it's true, I will be upset from a computer science perspective, but if it's false, I will still be upset. You can't get that one right. It's a signed bit, right? Exactly. I said false because I keep getting them wrong. Kyle, don't worry. This one, I'm not sure about. I feel like it's going to be false from a logic perspective. I feel like it'll be false. However, it could be true. You don't know. Python might have done something weird. Actually, a different number in the CPU. It would be. The signed bit. It's the signed bit. All right, you guys. We'll get into, let's see here. So while we're getting that poll going, let me go real quick here. Let's close out of this. So git add bypass. Okay, git status. Let's go ahead and close this. There we go. Okay. Git add loops and short. Git status. Git add. We'll just add everything. Git status. Okay. Git status. Looking good. Okay. Looking good. Try a 256b equals 256 print a is b. B versus... Oh, wait. Those should be equal. B versus not B. Okay, Heartwired. We're going to try that one next. All right, you guys. Let's go. Let's try this out. Print negative 0.0 equals 0.0. We're going to find out. Let's check this out. We're going to look at the poll now. End poll. There we go. We click the end poll button, you guys. Hey, Julio. How's it going, Julio? Thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. You joined the right channel for software engineering. All right, so it was a split down the middle. 55% said it's going to be false. 45% true. Are you ready? Here's the answer. It's true. Oh, I got it wrong. Hey, I got it wrong. Hey, what? Oh, I thought it was... That's ridiculous. Wait, what? That is obnoxious. Negative is negative. Well, you know what? You could say it either way. They are different numbers, though, from a binary perspective. Why are they the same? Oh, that's ridiculous. Heartwired, you got me. Heartwired, you got me. Heartwired got us, you guys. Heartwired got us. All right, let's try one more. We'll try one more. We'll do 256b. Wait, that is not a thing. That won't work. A equals 256b. I know what you're trying to do, I know what you're trying to do. It's so like that'll be one kind of number, right? That's hex. And then there's like a different kind of number, right? Agnostics. Yep. Paste it in Discord. Wait, Savon, what'd you do? Actually, a different CPU number. What'd you paste in Discord? Signed a bit. All right, let's check it out real quick. In the Discord, what'd you say here? List, append, value, return value, print, output one, print, add item. What is this? It's a neat way to mutate a list. Expected to, but the list is persisted. You're mutating the list, right? Are you passing it by reference? Add item 3, output 1, 2, 3. Oh. Well, if you're add item, what? No way. This is persisted? Hold on. Wait. Savon, are you serious? Wait. All right, you guys, hold on. Time out. All right, 1 second. We gotta figure out what this going on here. All right. We'll do add item 1, add item 2. What? Oh. What if we did this? There we go. Okay. That's not actually, okay, that's not as surprising as I thought it was going to be. That's because this value, check this out right here. This list icon right here at my list is assigned a default value. That default value is maintained. Who would have thought that? That is pretty neat, Savon. That is neat. I do have to say it's neat, and I understand it. I get it. That is pretty neat, Savon. That is actually good to know because that could cause problems. That's a great one. Thank you. Thank you for adding that in. That was pretty neat. Thank you. All right, so try A equals... Okay, I'll try... Okay, got it. Okay. We're going to try something here that Heartwired wants us to try. A equals 250... Was it 256? B equals... Oh... 256. Is that because it's really two variables? Like that? Is that what that is? That doesn't work. It's just not syntactically correct. Or, oh, I see. You're returning, you've got multiple lines. A equals 256. B equals 256. That's what you're doing. A is B is false, right? Oh, it's true. No way. But they're different variables. Oh, interesting. A equals empty list. B equals empty list. So wait, I've got an A. 1. A equals 1. All right, so A and B are both 1, but A is B is going to be false. However, 1 is true. 1 is true. Right? That's neat. A equals 1. B equals 1. A is B. When they're integers, it's going to take into account. This is crazy. We're getting into all sorts of issues here, aren't we, you guys? This is amazing. Heartwired, yes. Now try it with 1,000. Are you kidding me? B equals 1,000. A is B. What the heck? All right. I think we need some rage here now. I feel like we're getting into some weird stuff. See the difference between 256 and 1,000. Good evening, sir. Hey, good evening to you. Thank you for joining on in. Happy to have you here. Vulcan. Happy to have you here, Vulcan. Happy Tuesday. All right, you guys. We hit some weirdnesses. All right. So, get status, get commit -am. Added loops. We added shorts, CIRCUIT, and bypass indentation. Perfect. Push to main. Boom. Vi readme. Okay, where we got? So we did bypass indentation. We didn't finish loops. We kind of did indentation. We described what the deal was. Python is weird, isn't it? That's why we like it. Exactly. Orange cat. We got the orange cat in there. Heartwired knows about the C Python internals. Heartwired, you're an expert. Heartwired, you know what's going on. You know what's going on. We also did F strings. We did some F strings, so let's spread that up the top. We could go back over F strings. We should probably go back over F strings. So let's finish loops. Let's go back to loops. We'll go back to loops here. All right, loops. So here is a forever loop. Let's do a for loop. So let's do a for loop. We'll do a for loop. Okay, so we'll say a equals 1, 2, comma 3. So this will be a list, right? So we got a list here. For element in A, let's see. Let's say numbers. Numbers. We'll call it numbers. Numbers. And then we'll say number. I like to do it. This is my favorite style strategy. You have a plural and a non-plural. You've defined a list of items. You represent them by their meaning, and it's plural. So you see here, there's a plural S right here, a plural S, numbers. And then when you do a for loop, you do the singular version of that. This is a style pattern. This is just what I like to do. I like to do it this way. Do you have some tips? The problem, I know programming very well. However, always have the feeling not to know enough to be at the top tier. Good news, it's always Google search. Or you always AI search now, right? You always AI search. Good news, it's okay. It's okay. All you need to know are like the basic fundamentals, and then you just double check everything that you do when you go forward. You don't need to know. Speaking of loops, I'm using loops. So for an email automation with Supabase, nice, good for SaaS and a generous free tier, 1,000 users. Keep up the good content. Thank you, Roberto. Thank you. Hey, the Tech Man, good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday. Do you ever run into common syntax errors with using this naming method? It sounds really useful. It is. It's actually, I like this method. It's a great method. I like it because it's a good strategy. Obviously, I'm being very generic about what this is. You want to be explicit about what's inside the list with the naming of your variables. So you say print number. There we go. Like that. So now this is a for loop here. So what we should see is when we run this file, when we run it, we should see a 1, 2, 3 on separate lines. And then we should see hello forever being printed forever in a while loop. Right? We should see that. So Python loops. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hello forever. 1, 2, 3. Hello forever. Also, diving into and reading other code is helpful. Yes, the Linux kernel, the source of the bash. So many different things you could do. That's right. Savon, great tip. I'm watching Steven stream in a loop. You are right. You're in the loop every day. It's great to see you, Heartwired. It's great to see you every day. SAQ3000. Good morning. Hey, good evening. How's it going over there, Torva? It's not really C. It's not only C in Python internals. It's every internal. Most languages fix those issues. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Thank you for your reactions, which is funny because if you import old basic code, there appear redundancies and rarely malfunction. The code's been around for a while. It's working. It's still working. The channel has grown, right? You got it, the Tech Man. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers and only in a few months. Isn't that crazy? Only in a few months already. It's crazy. It's great to have you all here. Thank you for the hearts and reactions, you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you for liking. Okay, so let's see here. By readme. All right, so that counts as loops. I'm counting as that loops. Okay, so we'll ask the stream, what do we want to do next? What is the next thing we want to do here? So I'll ask you guys, are you ready for the question? All right, so should we do some more F strings or should we do some type annotations? So we'll say F string as the first one, F strings, or type annotations. All right, start the poll. All right, what do you guys want to know more about? And I'm going to assume you're going to answer type annotations. So I'm going to go on the internet and double check. Python type annotations. All right, let's double check. I'm gonna get ready for this one. I know you guys are gonna ask that. Pydantic, right? Stephen, you could also pop from the list in a while loop to show another useful form. Yeah, we could. All right, so while we're answering the next question, we're gonna show Savon's suggestion. Are you guys ready? We'll show Savon's suggestion. And we will do that next. We will do that right now. Okay. I'm just going to get my windows open and ready. Excellent. Perfect. Okay. Getting everything set up. Okay. So let's show you. We'll go back into the loops. We'll do so we've got numbers here. We'll do numbers. Say while, instead of saying while true, what we're going to do is we're going to do something different. While len numbers, right? You could also say greater than 0. So I like that one. So we can do a sleep there, and then we'll do an f string. So if you remember about f strings, we'll say number equals, let's see, number equals numbers dot, can you do pop? Is that a thing you can do? I forgot what it was in Python. Let's double check. We'll double check Python. Hey, Deckleek, how's it going? Thanks for the connect. You're welcome. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. All right, 1 second. I want to, what was I just doing? No, oh wait, right. Let's see, a equals 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Nearly perfect. Okay. A dot pop. Is that a function? It is. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I was just double checking. All right. Number. So print number equal. I think that will work. Then we say loop. Okay. Number equals nothing. Wait. Did I do that right? Wait, why isn't it showing anything? Oh, right. I'm silly. I'm so silly. You got to put the brackets in. Okay, there you go. Now we should number equals 3, 2, 1, done. All right, there we go. Savon. Is that pretty good? Yes, and there's a method for pop on the tail. Nice. Why you do double hash for comments? Oh, for pretty. I do it for pretty because, you could do single, or you could do double. And I do it because it's pretty. Because it's easier for me to see on the screen. Like, I feel like from a human perspective, if I do double octothorpe, double hashtag, it's easier to see. That's just my style. I just like to do that. You don't have to do that. You don't. It's not a mandatory thing. Nice. Hey, nice. What are we making? Hey, Alex. Good to see you. Welcome on in. We are doing Python basics. We just did some updates to the loops. Okay. So what do we want to do? I knew it. I knew you guys were going to do type annotations. I knew it. All right. So let's, in the poll, we did some type annotations. Okay. Let's do those type annotations, you guys. What's the function .pop? Pop in a list is going to take the last element off the list and assign it to a variable so you can capture it, right? So let's go back over that real quick. Python. So you've got a list. A equals 1, 2, 3, right? And you see A is a whole thing. A at the first element is going to be 1, and A at the last element is going to be negative. It's going to be 3. But you can say A dot pop, and that's going to give me 3, and now A is a little bit smaller. So you can see the difference here. That's what that does. And there's also A dot append, right? So A dot append 3, so we can bring the list back up. So there. Now you've got a whole neat little tricks you can do with your lists there. First, aesthetics matter. They do. You got it. Hey, SAQ 3000, please answer your question. Sorry, I missed it. Where is your question at SAQ 3000? Scrolling. Okay. I got a question. If you got a Python, C, Bash, any of the programming languages, can you convert the whole code to micro algorithm or part of the whole code into a part of algorithms? Are you talking about like transpiling? I think you're talking about transpiling. I'm pretty sure you're talking about transpiling. Nice, thanks. Hey, you're welcome, Phil. Hey, Mark S. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday. You joined the right channel. We are doing Python basics today is what we're doing. Hey, Code LinkedIn's good to see you. Is there going to be a new code competition on Discord? I want to showcase my agentic AI pipeline. That would be neat. Yes, we will do that. We will do that here in the future. We'll set up another one. Thank you for the reactions, you guys. Let me check transpiring. It's a transpile. So transpile at SAQ. There we go. SAQ 2000. There you go. Transpile, which is essentially you're taking one language and you're converting it to another or to a secondary language to then transpile it again to a tertiary language. Declan, thanks. Would submit the pull request later today. After your stream? Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Is this Pirate Software 2.0? Hey, how's it going, DJ? Hey, DJ. Hey. Well, Pirate Software 2.0 in the fact that we're actually a software engineer that's been around for a long time and has done a lot of software engineering. How much software engineering? Before we get into, I'll tell you a little bit about me. Hey, all right. Since you kind of asked, DJ, my name is Stephen Blum. Thank you for joining in. I'm CTO at PubNub. We've raised $134 million. We've got a Series E. And we have over 1 billion devices, right? I always show my phone whenever I do that. 1 billion devices on the screen, right? We've got 1 billion devices connected to my network. This is my company, PubNub. We have 68 patent claims that have been granted to us. I've been in tech for 25 years. No, this is not pirate software. I know, Kyle. We're actual software. And yes, I know the pirate software, the game developer who worked at Blizzard for 7 years. Right? He worked at Blizzard for 7 years on Red Team. Or whatever it was, and then he tried to write code, and I don't know. I don't have any other things to say. I think he's great. He's done great in many great things. I have around 5 devices connected to my network, hardwired. One of them could be using my technology. You don't know. Do you guys take internship applications? We used to. I'll let you know if we do it this year. I'll post it on Discord. I will post it on Discord if we do any this year. We might. You never know. I've built a lot of large language model applications from scratch. Got my own MCP, Model Context Protocol tooling for my own retrieval augmented generated pipeline, all from scratch. Really? All of it? Including the LLM? Did you do it all? Well, it does. Even if you did the LLM, you can because they're pretty easy to train these days. Bro, shall I get the internship? Deepak? Maybe. I'll let you guys know. Do you do much work in machine learning? Yes, we do. And LLMs, yes. Apples versus food processing plant. Well, I think the food processing plant went, well, oh, Kyle, I know what you're talking about. Processed food versus whole food. Whole food all the way around. Vegetables, yeah, you go. You don't like MCP, Model Context Protocol? You don't have to like it. There's nothing saying that you have to like it in Model Context Protocol. They're fine. They allow agents to then import them as like plugins that give the agent the access to make decisions to execute remote calls to like databases or APIs or fetch data, right? They do a whole bunch of things. It's really neat. And it is communicated typically over JSON RPC, either through standard input-output, STD-IO, or over HTTP streamable. One of the two. Steven, it's not for sure transpile. What I want to give code converter. Got it. It's like code converting. Yeah. Small micro algorithms, which would be whole code. Same thing, but algorithm. So are you talking about like a math equation builder or something like that? Where in every language you can have the same kind of like equation format, and then you parse it in the language, and then you can execute it. Actually, I'm not sure exactly what you're looking for. You should use Vim. Hey, yeah, use the code editor that you like the best. That's my favorite. Okay, so let's see here. What is it called? Type annotations.py. Type annotations, you guys. Basically, research shows have an agent create the tool it needs in the moment. Sort of like a just-in-time compiler. Yeah, it's more efficient than MCP. You could do that too. Like, it really depends, right? So if you're using MCP to help you do work, like Jira, for example, if you're like regularly interacting with Jira or GitHub, you can actually use the MCP server to do extra work for you, and the LLM does not have to do extra stuff. It just calls on the MCP to do things. So it's really up to you in the situation. Hey, Deepak, you're from Chennai. Shall I get a career advice? I'm currently in BEC, Computer Science Engineering, with Artificial Intelligence. Deepak, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. Keep going. Don't give up. Keep going. See, dynamic UI. Oh, yeah, you could do the dynamic UI approach. That's great. That's a good one. Also, hey, DeckLeak, I have a request. Can you connect algorithmic trading to a demo account? Alpaca. MetaTrader, don't work on Mac, perhaps in a future stream. Yes, we will do that. That is the plan. I do want to go back to, day trading, high frequency trading, algorithmic trading. We will go back into that. I will open up an account and we'll actually have real things happen. We'll do it. We'll make it. We'll put the real money down. Steven, what would the tool be called? I don't know. I am only guessing what you're describing. And it's sort of like a portable equation tool. And I've used this before. I've used it before, but I forgot what it was called. Code Langton. Not the LLM. You used O4 Mini. Got it. All right. Understood. For JSON Fetcher, JSON Chunker, Dino server, MCP server, vector database, UI, all that. It's running in Docker Compose, so it's a platform agnostic. MCP is for finance. That is pretty great. You built it. Code Langton, you built it. Hey, Phil, how's it going? I'm using your live annotations for my videos now. Hey, all right, Phil. That's great. That's fantastic. That's a really good use case for that. AI is the future. The future's now. See, Claude, Cowork, right? Cowork, you just put that in Discord. Savon, I saw you posted that in Discord. You should have a real-time fancy word translation system for every time you say a fancy engineer word, like your subtitles. We could write that. We know how to do it. We know how to do it, you guys. All right, let's see here. I'm going to pull this down here. Okay. So I've got my notes. We're going to do something here. We'll create a math function. We're going to do type annotation here, right? So this is type annotations, right? So you see here at the bottom of the screen, right here, type annotations is what we're going to do right now. We'll do this type annotations, which is sort of like type assigning types in Python, which is a loosely typed language, right? So X, we'll say A int, right? And then B is an int, right? So we can add these two numbers together, return A plus B. I'm pretty sure, right? And there you go. So as you can see here, we do some type annotation. So if we say print add 1, 2, this should print out 3. This should simply print out 3. Type annotations, Python type. There we go. 3. All right. So as you can see here, it prints out 3. Perfect. And then we can do 4, and then we'll do 5. So it should be 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. All right, perfect. Right there, 3, 4, 5, you guys. How about AI poker or roulette bot and try it? Heartwire, that sounds like a good project to me. Stephen, I'm also keen on a quick short interval trading connected to an LLM. Ooh, some YouTubers showed they made real profit with Claude. That could be interesting as well. Much easier to implement. Don't get me wrong, much easier. Hey, the boss, good to see you, bro. I'm trying to make gaming using Unity C#. You can't figure it out when I ask GPT. Some of the code is wrong. I'm tired of coding. What should I do with it? We've got you. We've got you. We posted, I do believe we posted it. Let me double check. Here, CD, desktop LS. 1 second. Where is that at? It's in here somewhere. Catch point, click, star demonstration. Hello, where is it? It's like game. Let's see here. Is it around here? Game. Here we go. Game, AI game. Which one is it? Is it in this one? See, L grep game dash ci dash I. Okay. Hey, we got a subscription. What is it? YouTube Gossip, how's it going? Thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Happy to have you here. We're helping someone out real quick. The boss. I'm gonna see if I can get this for you. See, AI game with better art. LS AI game. 1 second. LS AI game with better art. Is this the right one? Nope. What about this other one? AI game. Oh, my project. Yep. Yes, it is. Okay. CD. Let's do this. Okay. I want to double check. Do I have this? Get status. Okay. Working. Okay. Looking good. Okay. Not a repository. CD. My project. Okay. So what I have here is a working C# game that is all inclusive. I do believe we put it on GitHub. I'm going to paste it to you in Discord. The Voss, if you're ready, I'm going to paste it to you in Discord. So GitHub, Steven. 1 second. I'm going to make sure that I got it right. I'm going to click on my repositories, and I'm going to double check that I got the right repo for you. I'll double check. And this might be an okay getting starter point for you. AI game Unity. Perfect. Here we go. Is it public? Is this public? It is. Okay, perfect. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste this for you. The Voss, if you're ready, the Voss, I'm going to paste it for you in Discord under the shared links section. Here you go. There you go. The shared link section. This is a fully working game. It is, you have to make a new project and then put the code on all the directories in that new project and import it into the Unity system. And you're good to go. Try open code CLI instead of ChatGPT. Yes, that's a better one. Code length and entropy. Yes, exactly. So the Voss, code length and entropy just gave you a very good tip. A very good tip. Very good tip there. You keep submitting the polls. It makes it great. It would work better. Deck leak. Thanks. Sounds good. Namaste from India. Hey, how's it going there? Kartik, good to see you. Or Claude Code. Yep, you got it. Steven, I asked one help IG. I'm stuck on this myself. Oh, are you? The same thing? Open Code CLI plus, oh my, Open Code plugins allows you to use Gemini subscription to utilize the Claude Opus that comes with it. Exploit bot. That's pretty neat. We're learning a lot of things today, aren't we? Would you recommend learning version control? Yes, definitely learn version control. Git. Got to learn Git. Coding in the kernel. Version control first. And version control first. It's a little bit easier. And then you can jump into the kernel if you want. Guten Abend from Germany. Heartwired. Nice. Gemini subscription. Gemini 3 Pro review is free. Plus free Claude Opus. Exploit bot. That sounds like a good deal. Free sounds like a good deal, doesn't it? I think free sounds pretty great. Okay. Yep. Guten Abend. Abend. I'm saying that right? I'm not sure. Okay. So I pasted that there for you. Okay. So we just did some type annotations. Also, we should be able to return a type here as well. It should also be type returnable. 1 second. Where's that at? Here we go. Okay. So we could do colon bracket int. So this returns an int. Okay. And then we can just run that. Type annotations. Good to go. Good to go with type annotations. I think that's a pretty good one. I think it's a pretty good one. Hey, how's it going there? You subscribed. You got some funny symbols there that look like a face. They look, welcome on in. Thank you for subscribing. Happy to have you here. We're making our way. All right. We're not done with type annotations yet. We got to show you what happens when you do something weird. So let's try true. Will that work? It works anyway. What if we try a string that's got a number in it? Works. All right, there we go. So that's a problem. Obviously, that wouldn't work anyway, though. You can't do that. 1 plus 1, 2, 3. Will that work anyway? I don't know. Let's find out. See, that doesn't work at all anyway. So you can't just have type annotations. You need to add them. They help. However, for the most part, it looks like they're ignored, right? It looks like they're fully ignored. So you have to do something extra. If you actually want to utilize them. You use Grok code for fast docs because you're lazy and the README files. That's a good way to do it. Always have the AI do the work that you don't want to do. Might as well. You might as well, you guys. Savon is saying a whole bunch of things that I don't know what. Something about programming, I'm guessing, for Claude Code. You need to do it in int 1, 2, 3. Yes, you can. That'll work because that's going to convert it, right? That'll convert it. You're right. That'll be conversion there. So that'll work perfectly fine, right? That'll work. Print. We got to print that. Here we go. Boom. So yes, that'll work. However, this will fail. And it's not because of the type definitions. It's because it just won't work at all. However, this will succeed because it is a type that turns into, it coerces. It coerces perfectly fine. So, hey, what's the quick key for the visual line and running the code in Vim? Oh, Shift. It's called Shift V. So I'll show you. I'll type here. Do Shift plus V. If like that. Shift plus V. I like it. And then if you want block, you can do Control V. So you can do block, right? You can do block, which I like. Or visual mode, which is going to give you, you know, it'll do, it's like basically string mode. It's visual string mode. So you could do block mode, Control V, right? So you can create essentially a square or a rectangle, and then Shift V for one line at a time, right? So Shift V. So CTRL plus V for block mode. See, this is block visual mode, and then this is for line visual mode, and then just regular just V, just typing V regular will continue into standard visual mode. There we go. Standard visual mode, you guys. Like that. Perfect. So a little bit of Vim tip for you there. My favorite. I really like using that because it shows up on the screen a lot better than when you're sort of like, hey, do you see the mouse right here? Do you see what I'm looking at? You can't really tell what I'm looking at. I'm like showing you on the screen. There's the mouse right there. We're like, what line are you talking about? Line 4, 5, or 6? You have to say what line number. And if you just, press Shift V, you know that I'm looking at line 5. You know that I'm looking at line 5 right there. Because normally true is 1 and false is 0. You got it. Loose pros. You know what you're talking about. You know it. It's great to have you guys here. I connected MCP to 4.0 Mini and Llama 3.2 to Simplex client using your laptop as the bot host. Code lang turns to entropy. You're building the future. You're absolutely building the future. These are things that not everyone's doing right now. You're making it happen. I know Savon's doing it. I know Kyle is doing it, who's called also Unique X. And a few others as well. I know Quantified Quantum's doing it. However, not everyone's doing it. Not everyone. You're making the future. Yes, it analyzes the individual student performance from the JSON data and sends automated email to the students and the teacher on a Dino cron job. Got some JavaScript in there, you guys. Got some JavaScript. All right, so I think we did. So we need to do one more thing. So this succeeds. However, this should fail. This should fail because it's a Boolean, right? It's a Boolean. It's a bool. So why is that not failing? It's because you have to do one extra step. You got to do one extra step. How do we do that? How do we do the check? How to run the check? Let me double check. I don't do this. I don't do this often. I don't often do this. Let's see here. We're gonna look. Does anyone know? Does anyone know how to run type checker? Okay, how to lint it. You need a lint. It's called linting. Because the programming language Python is pretty permissive. Hey, Sushil. Hey, Sushil, how's it going there? Platonic. Good to have you here. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Best viewers. You got it, the best viewers. All right, TY. Hey, sounds good. Yes, it analyzes. Okay, teach me how to code, dog. All right, video games, Gooner. All right, video games. We're doing it right now. We're making it happen. C and C++. You are a JS hater and you just use TypeScript. TypeScript. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so Dino and TypeScript. Got it. Do you know Python Autobahn? I do not. I don't know what that is. What is that? What is Autobahn? I think we can figure it out pretty quick though. MyPy. Okay. So let's see here. Do I have MyPy? I don't. So let's see. Let's do pip. I'm still not using UV, although I do have UV. Do I have UV? I don't have UV installed. Okay, pip install MyPy. Like MyPy like that? Yeah, okay. And then we can say MyPy, and then we run that on the type annotation. MyPy, is this right? Yep, that's a thing. Okay, MyPy, and we say type. Okay, we'll run it here. And it should, if everything works. I don't know, it's not doing anything. This is a great demo, isn't it? It's just a blank screen doing nothing. Okay, wait, something popped out. Okay. No issues found. One source file. That didn't do what I wanted it to do. What happens if we do this, though? Let's see if it finds an issue this time. Okay. MyPy type annotation. There it goes. Okay. So that'll work. What about if we put a list in? All right, we'll do a list. Is it going to give us an error there? Yes, okay. So if you run MyPy using your type annotations, it's going to find potential issues. It'll lint your code for you guys. It'll make it better. What operating system for you is best? Los Pros. I like. Let's see. Where is it? Let's see. Uname. Let's see. Click. Uname. All right. I really like Mac. So I'm running on a Mac right here. So you can see that I'm running on a Mac. Linux or Mac are my favorites. Windows subsystem for Linux is a thing as well. So if you're running Windows, you can also run Linux. Just do Windows subsystem for Linux, and then you're good to go. Add rough for formatting. What's that? Question mark sound fast. Wait. Join and follow his channel. Stay in the future. All right, Savon, thank you for saying. Let's check out Audubon. All right, I'm going to check it out. Heartwired, you bring up a really good point. We're going to do it. Heartwired, are you ready? Let's look it up. All right, it's called Python Autobahn. All right, here we go. Python Autobahn, you guys, right here. Let's take a look. What operating system for you is the best? For me, I really like the Mac. I'm a Mac person. I like the Macintosh. I run on Mac. Macintosh, you guys. All right. Audubon provides a comprehensive binary wheel coverage for all major platforms. What? WebSocket and WAMP for Python on Twisted and asynchronous I/O? You, Heartwired, thank you for reminding me about this. You brought this up previously. Thank you. This is related to my business. I have not looked at this, and I've not seen it. So I have a business called PubNub. And so I'll show, just to let everyone know. So PubNub, we are the largest real-time provider. So if you're familiar with like WebSockets, socket connectivity, streaming data over the internet, that's what we do. You can do it through order delivery, multiplayer gaming. You can do chat-based applications, moving the car, moving around on the map, a whole bunch of different things. And so Heartwired brought up Audubon, which is an open source kind of version of my technology. It's not the same because all my technology is proprietary. We wrote it in C and Rust. It's very fast. We have over 1 billion connected devices, and we're the largest and the largest real-time provider. Audubon is sort of like you can have a free version of that because you have to pay me money. You have to pay me money for my network access. So if you want a free version, you can use Audubon. Framework for WebSockets. Nice. Runs in C, Python, and PyPy. That's pretty good because PyPy gives you a boost on performance. It runs with 2 different asynchronous loops, some event loops, Twisted and async IO, which is nice because async IO has kind of become a standard de facto for asynchronous programming in Python. That's actually pretty great. I don't know if you can see that on the screen very well. I had a very small on the screen. So I'm looking through this. So you can use this as a way to create real-time connectivity in your devices. So you can add them like multiplayer gaming, you can add chat communication, a whole bunch of different things. Heartwired, thank you for showing this. This is great. On your Mac, it slows down. You have already adjusted memory, but what do you think? Pandress, it depends because Mac likes to eat memory, and also Chrome does. So if you don't have a lot of memory, you're going to hit slow down problems. And the Mac usually doesn't allow you to upgrade memory, which is a problem. You have to buy a whole brand new system. So what are burp suites? I actually don't know what that is. Burp S suite. What is this? I'm going to look at that real quick. Is a platform for professional web application developers acting as a proxy to intercept, inspect, and modify traffic between your browser. And you could use Wireshark also, or TCP dump. If you use TCP dump or Wireshark, that'll probably use less memory. All right, Pandras, try those other 2 options. Wireshark, Twisted Matrix. Yeah, exactly. Hey, how's it going, Short Mania? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy to have you here. Let's see here. One quick second. Let me double check to make sure I didn't miss anything. What I should do is have this open over here. I should have this open over here. Okay. Thank you, Pandras. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. But Audubon is way slower than PubNub. Yeah. I mean, it would make sense because my code is in C and in Rust, and we're also distributed across all of Amazon's data centers, which you know there's a lot of Amazon data centers, you guys. Hello, Steven. How's it going, Joshua? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Let's see here. All right, so let's do a poll, you guys. There's Los Pros actually asked a really good question. What is your favorite operating system? All right, I'm kind of curious here. What is your, I'll show you what I'm typing here. See here. What is your favorite operating system? Or we could just say OS, right? OS, question mark. All right, so let's go. Of course, we'll say Linux at the top. We'll say Mac, and then we'll add Windows. Or we could go Temple. Temple slash BSD slash other. Start poll. Okay. What is your favorite operating system, you guys? Uname-A. You got it. Exactly. Uname-A. There you go. There you go, you guys. Uname-A. Kali Linux. Yeah, Kali Linux. Like they used on, what was that? What was that show called? With what's his face and the Bitcoins? The TV series where they actually showed someone using Kali Linux. If you guys know that bit of pop culture. Pen testing. All right, yeah, for pen testing. Yep, Kali Linux for pen testing. You got it. You got it. Can you also ditch all the networking tools and use a bash curl, which is actually shockingly useful? You could. You could. Yeah, curl is great. I love curl. I use curl all the time. I use it all the time. While we're Googling, take a look at Reflux Python. All right, I'm going to take a look at Reflux Python as well. We'll do that. Reflux Python. All right, let's see this. All right, Reflux Python, you guys. Reflux Python. What is the deal? All right, is this the right it? Generate your app with AI description. No, this can't be it. This can't be it. Is it? Reflux is an open source Python framework that allows developers to build full stack web applications using only Python, eliminating the need for JavaScript, CSS, and HTML. Wow. That's what I want. That's what I want. All right, here we go. This is it right here. Let's take a look. It's got a lot of stars. It's got a lot of stars. Performant cross-customizable web apps, pure Python, deploys in seconds. Reflux is a library to build full-stack web apps. Pure Python, no JavaScript or no TypeScript. Is whatever you want. Full flexibility, deploy instantly. Nice. All right. I'm gonna scroll through this really quick to see what's going on. So you can rate a running app. Let's watch this really quick. Yep, you can create a full front end experience. Looks great to me. Pinecone. A pinecone. Let's go over an example and create an image generator. Okay. Let's take a look. Reflexes RX, OpenAI, which is going to be the image generator. You've got some state. Interesting. Ah, okay. So you still need to define the DOM and some styling. So rx.center, vstack, which will be a vertical stack, right? So things are going to go straight up and down. Sounds like chainlet. Is it? I'm not familiar. Stephen Hawking minus the ALS head. Hey, Xavier, how's it going? Ellen DeGeneres looking. Yep, a little bit. I see what you're saying. Always a Mac hater. Always used it with unified memory. Yes, it just works. Everything just works. Now I'm a big fan. Right? Heartwired? Isn't it? I'm with you right there. I'm with you. Bill. Idea. Meta Ray-Ban competitor. It's easy to create apps and casual games connect with public. I see what you're doing there. I know Google's version failed. They were too early, right? What was Google Glass? Was it called Google Glass? I think it was called Google Glass. And it was around for a long time. And it was way ahead of its time. Like decade ago, right? Decade plus. No, you look like the singer role model. Who's that? Hey, JDC, who's that? Yeah, you can use HTMX to wrap React or warp React. Gotcha, Heartwired. No, JavaScript is awesome. It is. This is really neat. This is pretty great. Is there a website? Is there a website dedicated to it? Yes, Reflex.dev. Okay. This is pretty satisfying. You could create a whole world. This is great. Wow. All right. We went to this previously, and I was like, what is this? I didn't get it. Until I went to the GitHub repo. Now it makes sense. You're so chill, Joshua. Thank you for saying. It's great feedback. I think Steven is like Steven. Heartwired, thank you. Thank you, Heartwired. I appreciate it. Steven's like Steven. Very nice. I'm into it. All right, you guys, let's see what you came up with on the poll. Let's see what you set up on the poll here. All right, let's get back to it. In the poll. What'd you all say? What'd you say? All right. Favorite operating system. 55% Linux. All right, there we go. So most of y'all, no one said Temple or BSD or other. 0% on. No one said anything. Have you tried Django before? Yes. Django, the ORM, object relation model, which lets you easily program in Python with abstracts in MVC, right? Model view controller, where it's all framework ready to go. It abstracts your database backend. It has several options, usually a SQL relational database, and you don't have to write any SQL. Temple OS is king, holy C, right? I know, right? It looks like, I'm bad at typing on my phone. Hey, no worries. You're good to go. I see what you're saying. I feel good. Jake, how's it going there, Jake? So can Windows computer run Linux? Yes. Windows subsystem for Linux. Or is it something that isn't possible? Yes. Jake, there's called Windows subsystem for Linux. If you Google that, you have got Linux. Essentially, if you're running Windows, you can also run Linux. You're good to go. BSD, I hardly knew her. I know, right? Code length entropy. It's not that common anymore. Linux is winning. Small language model is better, or large language model. Well, it depends. Euphoria Cage, it depends what you're trying to build. It depends. You could do a small language model as often as you possibly can get away with. If you can't get away with small, you got to go big. Oh, nice, Jake. Yeah, isn't it? I think it's great. WSL2. Yes. Or you could also use virtual machine. You could also use a virtual machine, right? QM, KVM, what is it? VirtualBox from Oracle. You could do that as well. But Windows already has it built in. Only thing I don't like about Make is that I can get KVM to work. You can't get KVM to work. Oh, the Mac. Gotcha. The only thing you meant about Mac is that you can't get KVM to work. That's understandable. Yeah, it's a different emulation, you guys. Different emulation. All right. So let's do a little bit more here, and then we can wrap up for the day. We're not done yet. We've got more to go. We'll do a little bit more, and then we'll wrap up here, guys. You can easily use QEMU with KVM acceleration on top of WSL2. That sounds like a bit much. Mac has a UTM now for virtual machines. Oh, is it like built in? It's built in. That's pretty neat. README. Okay, so we did loops. I say we did loops. I say we did type annotations. I think that counts. We did F strings enough. I think we did F strings. We could talk about some arrays now. We should do arrays, and then actually. Ternary. Wait, is that a ternary? No, we did ternary operators and /or. Oh, wait, and or. We didn't do ternary operators yet. We got to do this. I think we should do this first. Okay. I have to ask you guys if you're ready. 1 second. Let me click this button over here. Oh, really? Okay. All right, we'll go back over here and click this. Okay. Are you guys ready? I've got a question for you. All right. So, 1 second. I got a question for you. Which Linux distro is best stable as of now and work with NVIDIA driver? Ubuntu is like an easy option that's just going to get you to where you need to go. Omarchy is another option that I understand should also work. Omarchy. Mint is another one. Ubuntu definitely will work. Ubuntu. R is pretty based. And a cool language for data science, actually. Yep. R and Python usually compete from a data science perspective. Mac Mini with 64 gigs unified works. Hey, yeah, there you go, Heartwired. That's the way to do it. Omarchy is bloated. Is it? It's actually intended to not be. Well, if you're comparing it to straight Arch Linux, then yes, it is bloated. It is bloated. All right, let's do arrays and dictionaries. Heartwired? All right, let's do it. Let's do arrays and dictionaries. You called it. Okay. Before we do that, let me click this button here. All right, so should we do... All right, start a poll. Let's see. So arrays or dictionaries? Dictionaries first. Arrays first or dictionaries first for FIRST. Okay. Array first. Dictionaries first. First. There we go. All right. I'm curious, you guys. I'm curious. What do we want? Should we do should we do arrays first or dictionaries? Do we already have this? We don't. All right. We got it on the list. All right. So arrays first or dictionaries? Arrays are interesting because there's a lot of things you can do with an array. A dictionary is a key value pair, and it's a great structure that you can use in many powerful situations. And it is very often go-to for storing data and state. Array is great for manipulating a list of things. Dictionary is great for state. Array, great for a list of things. A list of things. All right, it's looking like dictionaries winning right now. Dictionaries is on top. Dictionaries on top. You accidentally riced your Ubuntu machine with i3. You got rid of genome and mapped hotkeys to caps. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Appreciate it. HJKL, right? Those are the Vim motions to exactly what I wanted in 1.5 days. Hey, user, UX with Claude, you're making it happen. You're getting all set up nice and happy. Thank you for the hearts reactions there, you guys. Appreciate it. Glad to have you here. All right, looks like dictionaries are winning. Oh wait, no, it switched up. Arrays. I was all ready to do dictionaries, and you guys switched it up to do arrays first. All right, you're getting arrays first here. Does a long short term in A3C algorithm how memory enhances reinforcement learning performance, and how do neural networks learn understanding, backpropagation, and cost functions? Euphoria Cage, you said a whole bunch of AI terms right there. What are you just what are you looking for? Hey Sardin, Sardark. Hey Sardark, thank you for saying best of luck, brother. Great to have you here. Just stop using Claude and switch to OpenCode. Did you? Just now? I'm still on Claude. Should I switch to OpenCode? You guys should try Parrot OS Debian conversion script. It's perfection. Minus SE Linux. Code lengthens in for you've got a lot of ideas. You've got some great ideas there. Okay, RUX. Which combo you use with Vim text editor? Which are you using right now? Like Vim with what other things you added to the theme? Okay, so before we hit into arrays, which is what we're doing right now. So my setup. Here's my setup. This is my setup, you guys. Right here, my setup. So I use ghosty terminal emulator, right? So ghosty is ghosty. There we go. It is a terminal emulator, and it runs on Linux and Mac. So if you go to the download section, you'll see there's only 2 download options, one for Mac and one for Linux, and that's it. I use it because it's fast. You can use any terminal emulator you want. It's got all the colors, and it is very fast. That's why I use it. So I also use Tmux, which is my window pane manager inside, right? This is inside ghosty, right? So this allows me to have the 2 windows, right? And I can switch around things, and I can say, hey, here's all the things. Here's all the stuff, right? And I can make a new window. I can split windows, right? This is Tmux. That's Tmux, you guys. And then I also use Vim, which is stock Vim. And then I have a Vim RC right here, Vim RC, that has some special commands. And one that's an important command is Groovebox. So it's pretty. Then we got Groovebox. Ghosty terminal is the best, of course, is it? I love it. Open router. So that, I hope, is the answer for you, RUX, because you are the one who inspired us to do the Python stuff. So I figured I'd give time to you to answer the exact question on exactly what my setup looks like. Do you recommend any YouTubers for learning Python? Yes, Mike, we do. In our Discord, under the links channel, there is some YouTube recommendations. We've got some in there. You'll have to scroll up a little bit because it's been a while. They're there though. Ghosty is the best. You love it. I am dumb for Tmux. Or you like Tmux, or you just don't use it, because it's a whole other thing. We're gonna do okay. So let me go back over here really quick. Thank you for the likes and hearts, you guys. Thank you for the Kyle. Wait, what? RX, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Why Ghosty over Kitty? For me, I just went with Ghosty because I found it and I'm like, hey, this is exactly what I'm looking for. It solved everything, and it was the first one I found, and I love it now. That's why. No, you are too dumb for T-Mux. Oh, you know what? It's the same. All you got to do is memorize the keystrokes and you're good to go. Kitty has a unified vulnerabilities. Ghosty also uses Kitty graphics. Oh, and it's written in Zig and works blazingly fast on Apple Silicon. Okay. We're learning new things here, you guys. Code, length, and entropy. Thank you. All right. So everyone wants arrays first. Let's do arrays. So we got arrays. Okay. We are going to do arrays. So that is what we're going to do next. We're going to do arrays. All right, let's get into it. All right, close that. Okay, get status. Let me commit everything first. Get add looks good. Get commit -am. We did type annotations and loops. Okay, and then we're going to do arrays.python. That's what we're going to do. Okay, perfect. Arrays. All right, so let's keep it simple. Well, we can do a string of numbers, a string of vegetables and fruits. Thank you for the party poppers, you guys. Thank you for jumping in here. Hey, Dan Smith, how's it going? It's so frustrating to learn to code. Don't worry, that's the pain. It's okay. It's actually intended. Well, I mean, wouldn't it be great if it wasn't? Wouldn't it be great if you could learn to code without any frustration? The part that you got to do. Hey, Mark. Hey, Mike. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. We're gonna do arrays in Python next. Yes, frustration is the part of the learning process. It would be great if you didn't have to go through that, but you know what? And you know what? Guess what? It's the part that makes it so you remember it permanently in your brain place. Up there in your brain, you got to remember it. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Appreciate it. With AI, it can be fun, right? All right, so Vaughn makes a good point. You don't actually have to learn to code. You can have the AI do it for you because we're in the future. Apple, orange, right? We could do broccoli. We could do carrot, right? I know how to spell carrot. What's another fruit? Kiwi, right? What's another fruit? We got banana, right? And then what's another vegetable that I can spell correctly? Kale. I can spell kale. All right, so what's called eat these, and then don't eat. Don't eat cat. Dog. Sorry. Carrot. Yep, exactly. Carrot. Are we doing declarative arrays as well? I don't know what that is. What is that? Does AI scare you as a programmer? It makes me excited for the future is what it does. Is what it does for me. And we're using a lot of AI at my company. Do you teach machine learning? Yes, somebody. We have a whole series and course that is live right now on our YouTube channel that covers writing your own machine learning AI algorithm from scratch. A deep learning neural network, feed forward, all the things with all the standards. So we did stochastic gradient descent, and we did mean squared error as the loss function. That's what we did. Pop-Tarts! All right, Pop-Tarts! I like this. All right, Pop-Tarts. All right, we'll add that into the... you probably shouldn't eat, right? Pop-Tarts. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you for the party poppers, you guys. Animals times dog times 3. All right. Animals. Let's do that. Equals, right? Array of dog. And let me say times. We don't have dog, though. We got to define dog. We'll have the don't eat. Don't eat times 3. And then we'll also have a times 3. Is that going to work? Will that work? Python. Arrays. Okay. So is that right? No, I got to have another. Here we go. Okay. Now we're syntactically correct. This part is not part of it. What we're doing right now is weird. Heartwired. You know some weird things. You don't usually do things like this. So this is like, ignore this part. But if you're interested, ignore this strangeness. It's just neat. Just neat. It's just neat. No need to bother though. Don't worry about looking there. All right, Python. All right, so let's do this. Print animals. There we go. All right. So what you saw there was we're just essentially using the multiplication operator in Python, the native dunder method or the magic method, when introduced with a number and the multiplication symbol, will replicate or duplicate the item by 3 because we typed 3 or whatever number it is. So it's neat. You don't have to do that. If you want to, you can. You never need to, though. I've never had to do it. I thought it was neat, though. It is neat. Heartwired, thank you. Thank you. You do the things I showed you all do in production. Do you? No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't do those in production. Hey, Savon, thank you for stopping in. Good to have you here. Hey, user, don't eat equals ultra processed food. Oh, UPF. Okay, got it. We'll do it. Let's see. UPF. Perfect. Exactly. Don't eat those. Apple, orange, carrot, kiwi, banana, kale. Those things are good. Cat, dog. Nope. Pop-Tarts. Nope. Ultra processed foods. Nope. You got to be careful. Coding with AI gives you confidence. Nice. Actually learning about code and what it's doing. Hey, Santana. How's it going there? Just bought a new security camera with night vision, right? Infrared. Do some readings in the micro expressions for 0-click nonverbal communication experiment that you're going to do. Hey, that sounds great. What do you think about chemical engineering? Hey, Baku Meg? Make it happen. Make it happen. Go for it. Go for it. All right, let's comment that out for a bit. Okay, so you've got here two arrays. You've got two arrays. I think you can combine the arrays. Combined, you can say eat plus don't eat. Let's spell that correctly. And that will give you, so let's do this first. Do print eat. Actually do F string. I wonder, can you do an F string here? Can you do this? Eat equals. Will that work? Actually, I'm not sure. We're going to find out, though. We're going to find out. Eat, don't eat, and combined. We'll do that as well. Combined. Perfect. Okay. So we've got 3 arrays. We're going to print all of them out. Array 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to print them out. Let's see what that comes back with. Okay. Let us do another print here so that way we can see. I want you guys to be able to see this a little bit more easily. Okay. So eat is going to be the array that we assigned it to. Don't eat is the array we assigned it to. And you can combine the two if you put a plus sign. And now you've got a combined list. That is a pretty neat little tip that you can do. This is something that you would do in production potentially. You could probably abandon the 3 days. So, and my question is, how do I protect myself from the word people in the internet? Santana, what are you trying to protect yourself from? What YouTube playlist or MB books would you recommend for the machine learning if I know Python? Okay, so it depends. If you want to write your own from scratch, we'll go here. I do have a course. Actually, I got a playlist really, where we did machine learning from scratch right here. So we did machine learning from scratch. There is a course, and it goes through a lot of the things that you would want to build and add into your algorithm from scratch. You could also, there's also a lot of other options. We put it here in our Discord channel under the link shares. It's in here somewhere. If you just search around for it in our Discord, you'll find it. You'll find it in there. And then you're off to the races and you'll make things happen. Let's slice some salad. Heartwired, let's do it. Let's slice some salads. Okay, we're going to do slices next. We're going to do some slices. Okay. So let's comment that out for now. Actually, we'll just hide this away. We'll hide it away. Clean that up. Okay, so we're going to do some slices. All right. Let's say array slices. Thank you, Heartwired. You're making things easy. This is great. Dude just needs a GF. I know, Andrew. I know. I see what you're saying, dude. Don't need your compilers. Useless code language. AI does everything. I know, right, Andrew? You don't need to code anymore for the most part. All right, so let's do array slice. So we'll say eat today will be part of your eat list, and we can give it just we'll eat the first 2 things on our list. So this will slice the array essentially. You can do an array slice like this, an array slice like that, right? Or you can say 0:2, which is the same thing, right? I do believe this is going to get you a few items, so let's print that out. Actually, you know what? Let's comment this out here, and then we will print eat today. Eat today. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. All right, so we're going to eat apple and orange today. As you can see here, it says 0 to 2. We'll take it to the second element, not the second index, which would be 3 elements. The second element, so 0 to 2, we'll be eating an apple and an orange today. And then we can say eat tomorrow equals eat, and then we'll go 2 to 4. We'll eat extra. So extra stuff. Eat today, eat tomorrow. Let's do F strings. F this, like that, and the equals. Let me do the in bracket, in quote, good to go. Eat today, eat tomorrow. Do tomorrow. Perfect. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. So let's run that. And so we should have 2 lists today and tomorrow. So today we're going to do apple and orange. Tomorrow we'll do carrot and kiwi. So that is some array slicing. So it's ways in your list to grab specific elements at specific locations. You can start at the beginning of a list. You can also go to the end of a list. We eating good. You got it, Heartwide. We're eating good. Somebody, what about recommendations for machine learning except your courses? For example, 3 blue, 1 brown videos for neural networks, Khan Academy, more like that. There are some other options, and we did put them in our Discord. I forgot. You'll have to search here. So do search in for machine learning. I think we've got some options here. We've got a few options. Where's that at? Oh, nothing. Nothing shows up. AI. See here. How do we do this? Control find AI ML. Do we have anything like that? I thought we had some stuff in here. I thought we said a few things. It seems like we don't. All right. So I don't have any. Does anyone in chat have really? Oh, for ML, Android Kaprathi. Hey, yes. There you go. Code LinkedIn. Thank you. All right, somebody. You got help just now. Code LinkedIn's entropy just gave you the answer. Fernando, how's it going there? Thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. Happy Tuesday. We're doing some Python basics. You literally in the presence of a genius. Well, some kind, keep the comments thoughtful or you will be timed out forever. Thank you for moderating, Kyle. Appreciate it. Be nice, guys. Mr. Stevens, a really cool guy here. Thank you, Code Lengthens. And also, thank you for helping us out. My question is, how do I... Okay, all right, we're all caught up now. Mostly. Can you share the Discord link, please? Yeah. Can't... let's see here. I thought it... Oh, the Discord link. Here we go. All right. Copy and paste it. Here we go. Code Lengthens. There we go. Boom. We got it. Alberto, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday. We're doing some code practice here. Let's see how long our vegetables are. We could go further. We can go even further. Okay. So eat last day. So at the very end, we're going to eat something at the very end. We don't know what it is yet, but we're going to go to the very end of our list. It's going to be equal to eat, and we'll say -2, like that. We'll say -2, and we'll print that. And so that'll be the end of list. Last. Here we go. So now you can eat the last day. Your food is going to be whatever is on the -2. And so the answer is banana. Because is that all we had? -2? Wait. What about -3? What if you did -3 here? All right. -3 kiwi. Oh, right. That'll be okay. So 1 second. We need to use a colon. -1, which will be the last, to -2. So 2 like that. Let's see if we see what that comes back with. Nope, that the other way around. 2 to 1. There we go. And that will be banana, and then we go 3. Perfect. Decrement. We got to decrement that. Perfect. Okay. Now we're good. Okay. So here's the last on the list, right? So banana and kiwi are at the very end, right? Let's double check. And kale. Hold on a second. Wait. 1 second. Where'd it go? All right. So I feel like we messed something up here. If kale's at the very end, shouldn't that be kale? That should say kale. Okay, so now it says kale. -1. What if we do like that? Okay. No? Okay, let's go the other way around. 2, -1. Kiwi. Okay. 1. Nope. Okay. Negative. We'll get this right. I want it to be the last 2. Negative. Kiwi, banana. So that'll give me the whole list. So it's not quite right. Okay, I need your help, you guys. How do we get... I'm trying all these varieties of things. This is like the last thing. Oh, RUX1000, sorry, I missed your message. Seeing your energy, you do not age. You look like, yes, over 40. Yep, you got it. But you look at the age of 20 to 30. This positive compliments, bro. Also, fun way to learn coding, bro. Thank you. RUX, yeah, we appreciate it. Thank you. I'm struggling on this one last thing, though. We need to be able to figure this out. I want to eat 2 items on the last day, and it needs to be kale and banana. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Appreciate it. Also, RUX1000, that is a wonderful compliment. Thank you again. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, LinkedIn. Thank you. Think we need to append some rice. Let's combine it. Loop over the length of the foods are allowed to eat. Yeah, you could. Do you eat rice? I do not. I eat quinoa and millet, amaranth, and a little bit of rice, but not that much. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Hey, Young Seer, how's it going? 5:4:5. Yes, that would definitely work. That would definitely work. 5. Let's try that. Wait. Here. Do 4:5. Let's do that. Will that get us what we want? Will it get us what we want? It almost does. It almost does, right? Oh, let's comment this out for a second. Okay. So 4:5, very close, very close. What if we did 6? All right, so that will give us the last. However, I want it to go backwards. Yes, -2, -1. Okay. -2, -2, -1. All right. Perfect. Did it do it? Oh, it only gives us banana. What's going on here? What's going on? Is it 0? Nope. -2. No. What about if we do straight up -2? -2 colon with nothing else. Hey, there it is. Hey, we figured it out. We got the slice eye. Hey, El Haji, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. You joined the right channel for what we figured things out right here in the figuring things out. Phil Sebo, it turns out it's -2 empty. -2 colon is nothing. I thought it was -2, -1 as well. Like, that feels like that should be the case, right? Because if you say -1, it's going to be the last item on the list. It'll be the last item on the list. But if you want the last 2, you have to put -2 colon. And then you're good to go. Right here, you guys. Right here on this line. Right here. -2 colon. Right there. And then you get the last 2 elements on the line. Okay, so, Heartwired, you, oh, hey, we got some super chat. What do you got there? We got 550. Hey, Code Length and Interview, thank you. Whoa, that's amazing. Oh, appreciate it. Eat -1, -3, -1. All right, we could try that as well. Let's do that. All right, let's try that. So what's going to do? Code Length and Entropy, that is amazing for you to do. I appreciate it a lot. Whoa. Hey, you guys. Say thank you. We have to click some buttons here. Hold on a second. We got to click a few buttons. All right, got to click that button. We got to click that button. We got to click that button as well. We got to go over here. We say, thank you. All right, so actually got to type it in. Thank you, exclamation point. We do some party popper in there. Thank you very much. A whole bunch of party poppers. Appreciate it. Whoa, Code Length and Entropy. That was wonderful. Thank you. Thank you again. Hey, you don't have to do that. Reverse it. All right, we're going to try it. Okay, so a -1. You said -3 and -1 again. All right, so this is just the step, right? So that's the step. So let's see if that works. It also works, and it reverses the order. Hey, that's pretty neat. Hey, you're showing it up. You're showing it up. That's also how you do it. So we just did it in 2 different ways. Isn't that neat? I thank you. Well, Code Length and Entropy, I thank you very much for doing that. You're doing that. That's great. Hey, Phil Sebo, you could also do the length of the list and then use that to return the last. Yes, you could. You absolutely could. You got it. You got it. You could do that as well. So you could len, eat, right? Len of eat. You could do that. I think, can you do that? You have to say -1. -1, right? I think you have to do that. There you go. -1. Perfect. Although that won't give you a slice. That'll just give you the last element. Well, I mean, it's like a positional, right? But it does, it's a thing that you can do to access the last element of the list without it returning a slice. It just gives you access to the element. Wish I could always be a contribution. Only one time and you're good forever. You're good forever now. Code Length and Entropy, that was so wonderful. Thank you. That is so awesome that you did that. I appreciate it. So that also works. Phil Seba, you're right. That works. All right. So Heartwired, you said, wait, Billy, wait, how do we say here? Bilal. Bilal? Is that how you say your Bilal Kabli? And say your name right? Thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. We are doing some Python basics today, and we are wrapping up here with some Python arrays. We're doing some Python arrays. We did some neat things in here. We did combined lists. We did some slicing, and then we did some element accessing the element. We did a little bit of that. So what we can also, thank you for the hearts, you guys. Thank you for the reactions. What we're going to do next is, Heartwired had one more idea. Oh, that also works? All right, let's try that really quick. Let's try that. That'll be neat. Let's try that. All right, that's a weird one. : -1. And then also :2, like that. Yep, you could do that. That'll also work probably. There you go. Did you know slices can be interesting? See, I see interesting. Isn't it really? I think it's pretty great. Thank you for subscribing there. Bilal. Let's see if you're saying your name there. Bilal, happy to have you here. That also works. Slices, you guys, slices. Python slices are actually pretty great. I love them. They're easy, they're expressive. You kind of see what's going on. They're lightweight, they're clean. You don't have to type a lot. And they mostly do what you think they're going to do under most situations. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, so we got to do one more thing here. And then we do have to get wrapping up. So one last thing before we go, you guys. One last thing. So good to have you here. Okay. One last thing. What was it, Heartwired, you want us to do with an array? Or you wanted us to loop. You wanted us to loop over the array, right? I think you said that. I'm scrolling. Let me scroll up here. So this is where I'm looking right now. I'm currently looking. I think we need to append some rice. Okay, so we could do that. We could append some rice. And then what else? What else? All right, so we can let's mutate the array. I think that's what you were talking about. So let's mutate the array. All right, let's do it. Yeah, Python just works. You love it? I know, me too. It's great. All right, so, oh, hey, David Boamba. David Boamba, what are you doing over there? Thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. I appreciate you joining. We are going to do this array append. We're going to append some stuff to it. So what are we going to do? Eat today. Let's add some stuff to eat today. So today, this is what we're going to eat today. So today, eat today. We'll comment this out for now. There we go. Comment that out. Okay, so today, we're going to eat an apple and orange. However, I'm still hungry. I think we need to add more to it. I think we need to do extra. So let's do that. Let's append something to it. So eat.today, and we will .append. We're going to add something onto the list, right? And so eat, we could add in. Well, how's Pandu? How's it, Pandu Adventurer? How's it going? Pandu Adventure, welcome on in. Good to have you here. Thank you for subscribing. Happy to have you here. We're going to eat more. We're going to eat more. So we should add onto our list. We should add rice. So we should say eat, append, rice. Rice is fine. Rice is fine. It's not, it depends if you do like, it's fine. If you eat rice, it's fine. It's fine. So we're going to append rice. And then what we should do though is we should append it to, well, you know what? It's fine. We appended the rice. So now our eat list is, can we prepend? Is that a function in Python? Let's find out. Python. We're going to learn here. We're learning together. A equals a list. A dot prepend. That's not a dir a. All right, let's find out. Dir a. Okay, so there is a extend index insert. Insert might be what I'm looking for. A dot insert one. Is that not a thing? A dot insert is a built-in method. One. Expected 2 arguments. Is it? What does it want? Maybe that's not what I think it is. 1.1. Oh, you can say where you want to insert it. A dot insert is going to be 3 now. Okay, perfect. So it could say 0. Second here. A. Okay. 1.1 to 1. Okay, perfect. So I want at position 0. I want to insert 7. A. Perfect. Okay. So you can prepend with insert. So let's do insert rice at 0. So you're going to add into your eating routine there. You're going to add into your eating routine. Arrays are like node connections in Python, like function connections, arrays. I think so. It's basically kind of like that. That's probably the underlying structure in a way. In a way, it might be. It might be. Yeah, let's loop over the length of the array. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Hardwired, loop over the length, and then and mutate and combine and looping and the arrays. Perfect. Perfect. That will wrap it up. Ariel, hey, how's it going there? Ariel La de Cruz. Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday. Good day. Hey, Neva, how's it going? Does anyone have good recommendation for models to run locally on OpenCode? That's actually a good question. I don't know. Thank you again for subscribing there. Appreciate it. Good to have you here. Curious how you get into computer science. Hey, Tweak Woned Donut? Tweak Woned Donut? You can start right now. There's nothing holding you back. Start right now. Don't stop. It's the one thing that you can do. Just get started right now. Just get into it. You just open up a code editor and you start typing in code, and then you run whatever interpreter you want over the top of it. Right now, what we're doing is Python. We're doing Python right now. Let's do courses. What? Hardwired. What? Oh, gotcha. Okay. Oh, Jupyter Notebooks. Yes. What I like most about Python is that Jupyter Notebooks takes numerical computation to a whole other level, but I use Dino on Jupyter. Nice. That's great. Jupyter Notebooks are fantastic. Basically, what you're seeing here on my screen in a sort of a better UI, right? In a higher level UI that allows you to execute blocks of code, and then you can move those blocks of code around, and they all stack on each other. It's pretty powerful. DeepSeek R1. Yes, that's a good one. Also, Kimi K2, right? I think Kimi K2 is a good one. Don't computer science is not engineering, yes, but not computer science. Right, engineering and science are different a little bit. Science goes more into the theoretical parts of it, which I think is a little more challenging. Engineering is going to give you the programming skills to succeed at a day job as a professional software engineer. Computer science will do that as well. It just dives deeper. I think it goes deeper. Not sure if using OpenCode made me more productive or less productive. I spend so much time trying to make AI not be stupid. I know it's a challenge. We're still working on it. What got you interested in it? I wanted to make video games. You guys. Hey, SAQ2000, I see your channel is growing. Very happy for you. Are you very hard at working genius? I really wish a bright, good future for you. Thank you. Choose wise goals, and that will be the last time I'll be here. And this is last time I'll be here. SAQ2000, thanks for help and awesome time, friend. Goodbye. Well, I enjoyed. Don't leave forever. Come back. You can make your way and enjoy your world. I wish you the best. I hope you have a good adventure as well. I'm using Dockerized Olama. Nice, Phil. Bro, see, my laptop is 100% completely charged, but still charges will be used direct power from charger from battery management system. Like, will it be 99 to 100% recharge auto? Depends. It can go back and forth. If you're charging your battery up to 100%, I think it hurts it, right? It hurts it a little bit. You want to charge it up most close to 100%. Mac has a built-in feature where it only charges up to like 80% or so. And then if you want to top it off, you can. But to extend the battery life, you don't want to fully charge it. You also don't want to fully discharge it. You want to be like right in the middle of 20 to 80%. And that will extend the battery life. Hey, JJ Fly, how's it going? Is anyone building on the original Bitcoin blockchain? You could do that. You can do that. It'll work. You can do that. I understand technology is not a cryptocurrency, and the inventor uses a lot of Python language. It works. I know you can do it. I've not done it myself. What about Java? We could do Java. We could. I don't want to. I don't want to. I've used Java a lot just from an academic setting. That's the only place I've used Java. What are we working on? Hey, how's it going, Nictora? Nictora, we are building. We're going through arrays here. We're going through arrays. We did quite a lot today. What did we go through here? We did today bypass indentation, a little bit of flow control, indentation loops, type annotation F strings, and now we're doing arrays. We're basically doing arrays now. And this will be the last thing that we get done today. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll do some more. We'll be back tomorrow and do some more. We got stuck on some interesting places today that we had a lot of fun with slices. We did some array slices. Actually, we should probably add that into the README. We should do array slices here. Array slices. Yes, we did that. We did array slices. Okay. So we need to append one more thing on my list. Let's go -3. We need to add something to eat. So eat today. Let's print what we're going to eat today. Okay. Print arrays. Okay. -3. What? Wait, -1. Hold on. Let's try this. Weird. Hold on. Insert rice. Eat. Did that put that at the top? Hold on. 1 second. Timeout. Python. A equals 1, 2. A dot insert 0, 5. A. That puts it at the beginning. Right? This should put it at the very beginning. Okay. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Appreciate it. Whoa. I'm Steven. Bro, I taken notes from yesterday and today going on bro yo. All right, sounds good, RUX. I hope things are learning and clicking together. Hey Patrick, welcome in. Thank you for subscribing. Good to have you here. Today we're doing Python basics. We went a little bit beyond Python basics. We went into like Python crazy mode. We did some very interesting things during today's stream. I think we did some pretty interesting Python things that you don't normally do. However, we are doing some common patterns that we are doing right now with arrays. We are doing arrays right now. So if we keep going, let me run this here. Python arrays. Rice is appearing here. What I want to do is print out this. So yeah, see, rice is at the beginning. Oh, we might have done some interesting thing. Ah, got it. Okay. Here, let's just do this. -2, colon. All right. Okay. Rice. Good. Okay. Delete. Okay. Do we already have Lambda on the list? Yes, we do, Heartwired. We do. We have it. Snake, Heartwired. We got it. We muted into a full on stack today. We did. We jumped into a full snack today. We're making it. We're eating it all. So here's my question. Where is my insert? Oh, I did. Eat today. Append -1. Why? Eat today. What? This is very weird. Why is rice showing up? Why is rice showing up? Do you guys know? Could you return list without rice? Yes, Phil, you absolutely could. That would fix it. That would fix it. So you could say 0, colon, and then -1. That should fix it, right? No, that didn't do anything. Append rice, carrot, rice, apple. Let's check this out here. Eat today. Okay. All right. Rice and apple. What? Oh, I see. Okay. I was in another world. I was thinking something totally different. I see what's going on. That extend, yes. Okay. I was looking at the wrong variables. How's it going there, Hussam? Good to see you. Welcome on in. We can just use append. Yes, we could definitely use append. I see what I did. I was looking at something else. I was looking at last state. This is what I was doing. That's what I was doing. I was looking at this in my brain. I was looking at that. So let's do that here. Let's do this instead. Eat last. Let's eat more. So this is what I wanted. There we go. Let's print this. Okay. Hey, there we go. We eat an extra kale now. 3. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted. Right there. Okay. There we go. We're making things happen, you guys. We figured it out. All right, so I just wanted to add one more thing into the thing that I was eating today. All right, party poppers, thank you. Any tips on setting up Emacs as a Python IDE? Your setup is kind of hacky. Well, you know what? I haven't done that before myself. I've only done Vim and Visual Studio. Maybe a couple of other editors. I've never used Emacs. Eat.remove rice. Hey, there we go. Let's do that one. That's a good one. Can we do that? So eat dot remove remove rice. Can we do that? Will that work? Will that work? I'm actually kind of curious. Let's print eat. Okay. Okay, let's comment that out. Okay. So we added rice and then we removed rice. So let's do print. Let's do double print. Okay. Okay. As you can see here on the screen, we did an insert and then we did a remove, which is pretty neat because the remove isn't referencing the position of the array. It's referencing the item that's equivalent to whatever you're passing into remove. So you could probably also, because you can mix types here, you could probably say true, and then you could say remove true. I'm curious if that'll work. Will that work? It does. That is so weird. That is so weird. That isn't neat. Oh, Wilson, hey, how's it going there? Wilson Keel, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in and happy Tuesday. We're just wrapping up here with some Python array manipulations. We're just kind of walking through all the different things that are possible. All the weird things. UPF stands for ultra processed food, if you didn't know. UPF, ultra processed foods. We don't want to eat those. Don't want to eat those for sure. Also, you don't want to eat dogs or cats, probably. Or you might want to eat Pop-Tarts. You shouldn't eat Pop-Tarts, is what I'm saying. IntelliJ, yeah, I remember IntelliJ. It's a good one. Hey, how's it going there, Nas? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Thank you, everyone, for joining today. We're really going to wrap up now. We're going to wrap up. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Santana, I'm not sure if this is a mnemonic system or a food list for a vegetarian. Great live. Much love. Thank you. Thank you very much. Nested arrays. We could also do nested arrays, right? So let's kind of pop that over here. We'll follow this up. So you can nest arrays, right? So you can A equals 1, 2, 3. And then you could also add in B equals 1, 2, 3. And then if you wanted, you could say C equals in another list, A, B, right? So C is going to be a nested array, which essentially now you're getting into tensors, matrices, right? You remember matrix math? And how do you do AI? You need nested arrays. How is it called? What is used in the US? Red 40. Oh, right. Yay. Thank you for the likes, you guys. I appreciate it. See the floaty heart icons there. Good to have you here. All right. So before Merkle trees, you could do Merkle trees, JJ Flaw. I see what you're talking about there. Let's see here. 1 second. Let me see if I missed any of your chats, you guys. Okay. So what I want to do is before we head out, we're going to ask you a question on the README. All right, so what do we want to start with tomorrow? What is the first thing that we start? We'll probably do all of these things, but what do we start with? So I'm going to ask for a poll really quick right before we head out. All right, tomorrow, start with, let's see, we'll do, what was it here? We've got dictionaries. We could do KW args, which if you don't know what that is, it's okay. It's fine. You don't always go about it. We could also do objects, which is also dictionaries. So objects, or classes. We could do classes like that. All right. And then we will get rid of that one. Okay. Star poll. Okay. What should we do tomorrow? Right before we head out, you guys. So we will be back tomorrow, but I'm kind of curious, what is more interesting to you guys to start with? Obviously, what you see on the screen there. What should we get going with? Merkle trees. We could do some Merkle trees. Yeah, Heartwired Red 40 in the US. Yeah, we got. I don't know what it is with the food and our regulation, but you know what? We allow a lot of terrible things in our diet. We allow, like, what's in the cheese for the mac and cheese box? That's not cheese, right? That's not cheese. It's powdered milk processed product. I don't know what it is, but it's not cheese. It tastes like cheese. Is it like chat client or do like an agent thingy? I'm saying staying away from agents now and not good for my current project. Oh, got it. Got it. You're asking code Langton's entropy? All right, it's good to have you guys here. We will be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what time though. I'll let you know in the Discord. I'll let you know in the Discord. Okay, I'm looking good here. All right, so probably around We'll find out. We'll find out. Maybe around the same time. I think we'll do it around the same time. About the same time as tomorrow. Thank you, bro. Good. Thank you. Good night, because night is here for you. You have a good day. Thank you, RUX. I hope you learned a good amount today for this class, for what we did here. We did a lot of interesting things that you can do with Python, right? We're walking a lot of interesting things. Did you check out the podcast yet? Are you talking to me, Phil, or I'm just reading through the chat here. Is it just a messaging service? I pipelined Olama into it. Yeah. Stream on track for 10K subs. That's right. We might hit it. We're really close to 10K. Where are we at right now? Let's see here. Steven. Where are we at? Steven. Okay. Here we go. We are so close. We're just like, we're nearly there, you guys. We're nearly there. We only need 300 more. We're so close. We're so close to 10K. Look at that. 10K, really close. Isn't that amazing? Heartwired, thank you. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, Heartwired. It was great to have you here. Eat that delete item. Ooh, eat index. Red 40, right? The index of red 40. Oh, yes. Let's add that. Let's add that on the list real quick. Let's add that on the list. Okay. Real quick. We'll make that possible. QA, excellent. By what was it called? Arrays. All right. Don't eat. We need to add this on. It's called red 40. Don't eat that one. Don't eat it. You gotta be careful. But if you want to, you can say eat underscore del item, which you could also, which is the dunder method, right? It's the dunder method. Eat.index of red 40. Hey, Joshua. Thank you for subscribing. We're wrapping up here. It's great to have you here. And what did that do? Did that get us a step closer? Hey, it got us a step closer. Look at that. We're running away almost to 10,000 subscribers. Thank you, you guys. It's so great to have you here. We're getting there. We're almost there. That's great. That is fantastic. I love it. I love it. Let's see if we can get that red 40 off the list. Red. There we go. Red 40. All right. And I'm actually kind of curious to see if it'll work here. Python arrays. All right. It didn't like that. It didn't like it. Eat.index. It didn't. X not in list. Isn't it? It sure is. Oh, don't eat. Because on the combined. Okay. We have to do it over here. Don't eat. Well, I mean, you should keep that on the list, right? How about this? Combined. We do that here. Combined. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so we won't have red 40 on the print on the combined here. Perfect. Okay. So we should see combined does not include red 40. There we go. Look at that. That's great. Thank you for the last tip there, Red Heart, or Heartwired, red 40 with the red 40. Note there is a taken, bro, you, and getting ready. Note for tomorrow, bro. All right. Yes, all right. So tomorrow we'll be doing objects and dictionaries first, I believe. So let's end the poll. We're done, you guys. We're done. We did it. We succeeded. All right. So plan for tomorrow is objects and dictionaries. Which they're basically the same thing. They're the same. Basically, dictionary / objects. In JavaScript, they're called objects. In C, you could call them structs. All those sorts of things. Thank you, Heartwired. It's great to have you guys here. Kyle, you can share your projects as far as I know. Pretty chill. Yep, you can share them away. Awesome. Hobby projects. Absolutely. I did my first GitHub repo push today. Hey, code linked to Digitrbee. You're doing some version control. Nice. Got to get that Git in there, the Git push. Normally, I just use end-to-end encrypted drive for my repo. Yep. Neva. Yep, you got it. The dictionary. We got the dunder method for dictionaries. The dunder method. So this is a preview right here. This what you see on the screen. This right here is a dunder method. And it is that way because there is a keyword called delete. There's a delete keyword called del. You can see del. And that will execute the dunder method del. Delete item. That's what that does. Del right there. Right there, you guys. Okay, so let's get status. Git add everything. One more git status. Git commit. Finished. arrays. And ready for we're ready for tomorrow. Ready for dictionaries. Tomorrow. Perfect. Push. Main. Boom. Good to go. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Happy to have you here today. We had a lot of fun. Appreciate all the party poppers and likes, you guys. We will be back tomorrow. I did my first, let's see here. I created a GitHub wrapper. We wrapped it with the GitHub same UI. And it's public in your GitHub. So now you want to check it out. Yes, RUX, let's do it. Also, you see my portfolio. RUX, send it in Discord. Send it in Discord. Sounds very cool. Awesome. Enjoying watching. Sounds great. Big Data J, how's it going? Woo. We'll be back tomorrow, you guys. It's been a pleasure yet again, Torva. Thank you. Steven podcast would be a win, a W. Thanks for your time. Thank you guys for being here as well, Heartwired, and for everyone for making today's tutorial on Python really good, really extra good. Code linked into Entropy, Heartwired, Kyle, Torva, Big Data J. Was it Events? Hey, how's it go? Awesome, enjoying watching. Excellent. Phil, great to see. RUX, especially RUX for getting us on this. Here it is, bro. All right, sounds good. You have to throw it in Discord because it won't show up on YouTube. So make sure to send it here on Discord and it will show up. All right, you guys, I'm headed out. We'll be back tomorrow. Read mine. Evans, read yours. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Evans, let me see. Where were you at? Evans, let me see. Evans said, okay, I'm trying to scroll. Awesome, enjoying. Okay, sounds good. All right. Okay, cool. Sounds good. All right, you guys, I have to head out. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining. See you guys.